Shalom, Hakim. We're just gonna check the stream real quick. Make sure everything is good.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Thanks, live. So, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to
Kodash. Shalom.
As you see from the title, Esau is a white man. Right? He's not an Arab. Okay, the Edomites are not Arabs. All right, it's so-called white people, man. And they're going down. Okay, so that's the topic that we're gonna get into. All right, we're gonna prove through the scriptures that you so-called white people, you're the Edomites, and we're gonna go through your how about you outside as prophesied against you, man. Okay, because the Esau is not the Arabs, man. All right, scripture tell you that Esau will be ruling the world in the last days, man. And you so-called white people, you're empowered, man. All right, and all the things that you have done on the earth, okay, mainly to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are the Israelites, by the way, which Esau, he'll agree with that. He'll agree that we're the Israelites. He's not Esau, and he don't have to pay for what he did. You know, no, you do have to pay for what you've done, man, and you're Edomite, okay. All right, let's start off with Genesis 25.
I got it. This is Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, for his wife, because she was barren. And the Lord loved him, and Rebekah, wife, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived.
That's right. So Isaac prayed to the Heavenly Father so Rebekah could get pregnant, and the Most High hearkened to the prayer, and Rebekah she became pregnant. Right, keep going.
And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so.
So the children were fighting inside of her womb, man. Okay, so this struggle that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have with you so-called white people, this goes all the way back to the womb, man. All right, keep going.
And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
Yeah, so 2 nations are in thy womb. Out of these 2 men, 2 different nations come on. They would be the progenitor of 2 different nations, okay? Even though they were twins and they had the same mother and the same father. Okay, keep going.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, okay? So these 2 different people, they're going to have 2 different paths, and they're going to be doing 2 okay? They're going to be into different things, okay? They're not going to be the same. Us, for example, you know, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we like women, all right? We like a lot of women, okay? We like our meat cooked, okay? As opposed to you so-called white people, you don't like women, man. You like little boys, okay? You like underage girls that haven't reached sexual maturity yet. And you like animals, okay? You like sex robots, okay? Jake's not into that, man.
Everything but a woman.
Yeah, everything except the thing you're supposed to be into. That's what Esau's into. This nigga, he likes trees, man. You got Edomites marrying trees, trying to hump trees. You know, trying to hump music rights. You know.
Yeah, I got some.
That, man. You got it, Zaquan.
Yeah, this is Romans 9 and 21. Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?
Right. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans and Israelites, man. Okay, and the vessel unto dishonor is you so-called white people, man. Just look at the things you've done down here on the earth. Okay, you are dishonorable people, man. Okay, there's nothing honorable about you, man. Okay, everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie. All right. Every time you get caught, you want to try to make up some type of justification for it. For the action that you committed, man. Okay. You don't want to take responsibility, rather, for the actions that you committed, man. You always want to try to put it off, try to justify it, man. Okay, like so-called white people are doing now. All right, so now you agree that we're the Israelites. Okay, now the so-called white man is saying he doesn't have to pay for what he's done because God did it to us. You know, so that absolves him of all the things he's done because God, that was God.
That's Zechariah 11 chapter. Salaki Zakwamba, that's Zechariah the 11th chapter. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, "Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich." So he's back then. See, now the so-called white man, he's trying to come at us from a different angle because he's been exposed, man. Because way back when he wasn't playing that. Well, look, let's all get along. He said, "Manifest destiny. You guys are savages, and the Lord." And this is the white. It's really a burden to me to have to civilize you and colonize you, man. Call it the white man's burden. Now he didn't mean it. I'm sorry, and he think he gonna get out of it, man. No, it's not gonna go down like that, man. They tell you that they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken it. And aren't you he who shall altogether go unpunished? You know, so hey, we wasn't even supposed to go into captivity, and we did it, and we had to go in. And the Lord loves us, man, and he hates you so-called white people, man. So how much more your judgment, man? How much sore the destruction? It's like, brother, you got it.
It says, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Yeah, we're stronger than so-called white people, man. The things that you put us through, you wouldn't be able to do that, man. Okay? Nope. You wouldn't be able to take a beating for 500 years and then live through it, okay? And then come out and still so-called overcome those things, man. Okay? A vibrant spirit about you. Well, like that experiment that this Edomite bitch got, Jane Elliott, she separates the two groups of people between based upon their eye color. You know, so mainly it's Esau getting the presents, the blue eyes against the brown eyes. You know, Esau, it's an experiment, man. It ain't even real. You know, say in a controlled environment, you know, then she's talking down on them. You know, trying to, she's belittling them and telling the brown-eyed people to talk to the blue-eyed people a certain way. Basically, it's a racism experiment, man. But these Edomites, they start rising up, man. Oh no, this is wrong. This is an outrage. This shouldn't happen. This shouldn't happen anywhere.
Matter of fact, I seen an old episode of the Oprah show, like way back in the 80s, probably early 90s, and they did the same experiment with the same bitch. Separated them as they were coming into the studio and said, okay, your brown eyes, step right here. Okay, blue eyes, step right here. Brown eyes is let into the show early. And the people with the blue eyes, they was like, this is a fucking outrage. Like we were saying, they were losing it. They was fucking losing it. How much more will we actually put the hell on these things?
That's exactly how the experiment is operating right now. Esau's losing it right now. You know, these devils, right? They're getting banned from Britain, right, from selling their books, all because they're saying that they're victimly Edomites. You know, that white they're because they're going hard against Islam and stuff, and they're censoring them, right? Why? Because they're being bitch ass Edomites.
Yeah, Britain first.
Yeah, the Britain first, Edomite first thing. Right, and they're losing it. Why? Because they feel like they're getting oppressed. You devils aren't getting oppressed, man. You really get a foot up in your ass, man. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakadash, give it that power. Give us that power to really get busy on you, damn devils. You know?
Look, you got it up.
I just want to bring out a precept what popped in my mind, basically on the same spirit that Esau is in which his forefather Cain was in. You know, when the curse was put on him, what did he say? Behold, you know, well, I'll just bring it out, you know, if brothers don't mind.
You got it out.
Okay. All right, this is Genesis 4:9. It says, and the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which have opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment.
I'm sorry, brother.
Gun.
I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, a fugitive. Because what's a fugitive? He's on the run from justice, man.
Yeah.
So that's why. And Esau forgot about that, man. Esau forgot that he's a fugitive. Because now he's like, why is everybody picking on me? You committed, man. But you've been on a run for so long. You forgot. You got comfortable. Pretty much, yeah. You forgot that the cops is on you, man. Which the cops is the angels, man. The angels is on your ass. That's why you got these Edomites. They committing suicide left and right, man, because they can't take it. Because they feel them death angels coming for them. Oh, the one guy, he's some type of CEO out here. He wanna kill himself, but have his brain preserved, man. So Esau, dude, a multi-millionaire. You know, if I can pull it up, I will. Lord's will, we'll speak on it at camp, or we'll do a show on it. But that just show you where Esau's at, man, because it's catching up to him, man. Hey, you know, and the nigga, man, the cops on him, he can hit the fence, or he'll do a little spin move, carjack. Esau can't do none of that, man. He just totally done. It's so lucky, bro. It's a spirit, because coming up, I was in like I just started yelling in the car. I'm in a joyful spirit, man. Because whenever I see Esau, man, he's totally done, man. He got his head down. He look at me and he want to say something. You know, brothers, we see it. He want to say something, but he can't because he know he a bitch. You know, everybody will look at him like, why are you being racist? I mean, he's totally done, man. There should be no depressed Israelites, man. This man is clearly on his way out, man.
Yeah, I got
because he's okay. Nah, go ahead, bro. But I know you asked some more.
Oh, you got more?
Yeah, just a little bit more, Baba Kashad. It says, a fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me.
That's what we're going through right now, man.
Yep.
So the Esau's crimes has caught up to him, man. But he don't want to deal with it. Okay, so the reason why he has this well, it ain't new, but he's pushing it out even more, man. Oh, look, I'm not Esau. The Arabs are Edomites. You guys should curse those guys out, man. Oh, nigga, you Esau.
Yep. Bro, every other comment. Yeah, like the Elder Quana, every other comment, when I get a little notification, that's what it is, man. Esau's the Arabs. They were shipping black people across the Sahara for 800 years. Yeah, because according to Esau, he got to go down, and then the Arabs, which are really Edomites, according to his ass, they got to come up. So in Esau's bugged out mind, he's trying to push it so that we should go against the Arabs, man. Yep. Because that's when we're really gonna be in hell. You see this guy? You see this devil? You know? He's out of control, man. Hey, but that don't even make no sense, man. You know, nobody buying that shit.
That's right.
Yeah, he's in sense, man. But well, he'll tell you. He tells you that Esau are the heirs. Then after he tells you that, he proceeds to justify the wickedness that he did to us, man. Yep. You know, he knows he's guilty, man. All right, you ain't getting out of this, Esau.
That's right.
All right. You can put whatever label you want on yourself. At the end of the day, we know, and how about Shimi Al-Shai knows that you're Esau, man. And you're still going down. All right. You had more, Yariya?
No, that was it. That was the point. That was the point.
Warrior, you got a precept?
Khan. This is Job 30:6, 30:5, Salaki. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the clefts of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks.
Yeah, that's talking about when you got pushed up in the carcass. No, but that further proves that you're the Edomites, man. And we're going to go through that in Obadiah, okay? The scriptures tell you that Esau is a cave dweller, man. Who are the only people that have lived in caves, man? The only nation on the earth that comes from the cave are you so-called white people, man. You're the name Caucasian denotes that you come from the caves, man. Okay? the caves of the Caucasus Mountains, and that's the label I just put on you, man. Because they know that y'all cave dwellers, man. Okay? That's further proof that you Edomites. Them Arabs, they ain't come from no cave, man. Them niggas been roaming the desert for years, man. Okay? Riding camels and whatnot, man. They
And first of all, everybody knows the Arabs are Ishmaelites, right? You go there, they'll tell you they're Ishmaelites, right? Esau, even Esau knows that. You doubles on the comment boards with your little fake news. Get ready for slavery, that's right. All right. You're the Edomites who can't get out of the judgment, or you try to call yourself white. You try to get away from the mark of Cain. You're the devil, man. You're the devil the Bible speaks of, and then you bring that up. People believe you now, man. If you said that years ago in front of Esau, they'll arrest you, they'll beat you. But now people believe you, man. Other cops, the white man would say, yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Edomite show up to the camp. Look at my horns.
Yeah.
You know, they say that I'm the devil. They know they're the devil.
Well, I remember, when we first got out, he'd joke about it. Look, you the devil. Oh, yeah, I'm the devil. Now you tell him he don't say, man. He don't say shit no more, man. He knows he's the devil, man. Then you bring up the crimes that his ancestors did. Oh man, I wish they didn't do it. I wish they hadn't done that, man. Because he knows he has to pay for it, man.
They should complain about what has to go.
The children shall complain about ungodly father. Because they shall be reproached for his sake.
That's what he's dealing with right now, man. Now it's not just reproach. Now you get to put to death, man.
Well, last week Esau said, your ancestors, they were again on his ancestors, right? And he said, I wish they didn't. He looked at us, he turned around, and of course, he was strolling. He had a stroller like a puck. His whole family there, he's pushing the stroller, and he said, I wish they didn't.
Yep.
Hey, they did it though, all right? You can wish all you want, man.
You did it.
Hey, I'm wishing for, people are wishing every day for BS, man.
Pretty much the terror is on Esau's ass because he knows the judgment is. See, back in the day, when he was having his way, killing us and fucking us up, it was cool. But now that he knows that the judgment is on his ass, it's right here at the door. He's scared. He's scared than a motherfucker. You know? Oh shit! Oh, that was my fault. You don't want to deal with it, but Esau, you gonna have to deal with it. You have to deal with it. You gonna have to answer for the acts of your forefathers because you are your forefathers in the reincarnation. All right. You the same spirits that had a part of our downfall, packing us in slave ships. We shitting and pissing on each other. We catch a pure hell, getting hung and lynched, The scripture said they held forward their affliction. You Edomites, you want the Heavenly Father requires the judgment for every last one of you devils on the planet Earth.
Let me get something, brother. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 12. But thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Right.
And art thou he?
It's talking about the nation of Israel. Okay, we wasn't even supposed to go through the punishment that you so-called white people put upon us, man. Like the brother referenced, you forwarded the affliction, man. Okay, after we got us slavery, more atrocities happened to us, man. You devils went harder after Tate was out of slavery, man. Okay, when the lynchings went, okay.
Yeah, because most of the hell was after slavery. Most of the stuff that you associate with white supremacy that formed after the captivity, like the KKK. Because when you think of white supremacists, you think about the KKK. That was after slavery, man. That was during the so-called Jim Crow era, which a lot of us, our forefathers, was there in the South, man. Falling victim to that, man. We couldn't vote. You try to go vote, man. Esau will burn you alive, man. Okay, you had Reconstruction, where a lot of Jakes got into offices. And then you had Black codes, which then our people were disenfranchised from this political system, man, which is all BS anyways. Yet that's why the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American is still in such a low state today, man. Going back to even right after captivity. All right, so he that shall altogether go unpunished, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Right, so you so-called white people, you ain't off the hook, man. Okay,
that's it.
The same thing that happened to us is gonna happen to you times two, man. The Most High, how about Shemi Al-Shai, he's gonna judge you, man. Okay, It's like we went into slavery, like the elder reference, okay, or he mentioned earlier. The Most High loves us, man. We got punished, okay, and he hates you, so you think he's gonna let you off the hook? You out your damn mind, man. Okay, and you're gonna get it worse than we got it, man. Okay, because the Most High, he hates you so-called white people, man. All right,
you can tell. Salakia. You can tell that the Lord, even though he's angry with our people, he still has some mercy and love for our people, man. Hey, because you see Jake out there, he on the streets, he having a good time, man. All right, he riding his bike. All right, and nigga just popped his Zanny. He cool, man. If you see Esau out there, man, he totally bugged out his mind, man. Or Jake might have a Colt 45. He's cool, man. Because he still has a spirit on him, man. These Jake still got a spirit. And then the Lord extends mercy and love by sending us out there, man. Esau ain't gonna have no prophets in the kingdom. Oh, hey, you know what? You just gotta go through the 70 years and then you'll come out of it. Nah, man, you stuck, man. See, the Lord gives us hope, man. You Edomites, you ain't got no hope. That's why y'all just cold killing yourselves, man. I mean, Esau totally destroyed, man. Totally done, man. Why? Because it's setting in that the Lord hate his ass, man. Hey, because the scriptures say what? A wounded spirit who can bear. Esau has a wounded spirit, man. It's wounded to death. So once your spirit gone, what you need your body for, man? That's why these Edomites, they just drinking themselves to death. All right, they on all types of prescription drugs, or they're doing smoking all types of cigarettes. So that's a slow death, or they just putting a gun in their mouth, man. Jumping off a 5-story building, man. And we clap that up too, man. We applaud that. All right, we ain't gonna go to no damn vigil, okay, or speak out like that. Them damn idiots. They had a high school walkout today, and then they trying to act like they on fire, speaking to Congress. Oh, we need gun changes. Man, a lot more of you kids gonna kill yourselves, man. All right, you gonna kill others. All right, and we gonna laugh, man. We gonna drink up, and we gonna reference the scriptures, man, because this is prophecy coming to pass, man. You goddamn devils going down, and the nation of Israel being exalted. Starting with the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, okay, and it is people. This Lord's will that number, man. We on fire about that, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is Exodus 34 and 6. And the Lord passed by before him and proclaimed, the Lord power, merciful and gracious.
Yeah, merciful and gracious to the nation of Israel, man. Okay, we're his chosen people, man. He had mercy upon us. Well, part of that mercy was him not allowing you so-called white people to completely exterminate all the tribes, man. Okay, because the Most High, he left a remnant. That was mercy in itself, man. Because the so-called white man, he had a campaign when he came over here, man. He really wanted to exterminate the nation of Israel. Okay, he wanted to completely. But the Most High didn't allow him to do that. The Most High left a remnant of us. Okay.
Right, and then you so-called white people, Edomites, man, there's no mercy for you devils, man. Right? That's only for the Israelites. It says, and the Lord passed by before him and proclaimed, the Lord God, merciful and gracious, long-suffering.
Long-suffering. Okay, he's been long-suffering the nation of Israel, man. Okay. Okay, taking off, and now he sent the prophets to have the nation turn back, the ones that are allowed to turn back. Okay, keep going.
The Lord God, merciful and gracious, long-suffering, and abundant in goodness and truth.
And abundant in goodness and truth. Keep going.
Keeping mercy for thousands.
Keeping mercy for thousands, man. The Most High is having mercy upon us, man. Well, hey, even before that, even before the so-called white man came over here, I will show mercy to the nation of Israel by allowing his son to die upon the cross for the elect, man. Okay, to completely wipe their sins away. All right, that's the ultimate mercy, man. Okay, the Most High could just look to hell with y'all. All right, y'all broke my covenant. I'm gonna destroy you, man. So he backed this up. Then he allowed the son to offer himself up on the cross, man, to redeem us of our sins.
And none of you Edomites are going to be redeemed by that blood,
that's right?
None, because the Lord is actually going to come back and get you damn Edomites' blood, all right? That's the only blood you Edomites are going to be having in that day, right? Your own blood on the Lord, right? Us on our garments, all right? That's about it. We keep going. Keeping mercy for thousands forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin, and that will by no means clear the guilty.
No means clear the guilty. Okay, who's guilty? You so-called white people, man. And you can tell. All right, here it is. We in court. This nigga trying to justify why he should not go to jail for what he did, not get punished for what he did, man. Oh, God punished you, so nothing's gonna happen to me because God did it to you. Nah, you gotta pay for what you did, man. The Most High just used you. He raised you up, okay? He put the Spirit in you to come after us, but you still gotta pay for what you did, man. The Most High didn't. You was the one lynching us, man. All right, you was the one castrating us. You the one that put us in slavery, man. You the one that was knocking Jake's teeth out during the boat ride over here, man. Okay, you're the one that packed us in those cargo slave ships. All right, having Jake shit and piss on himself, man. Then when he got diarrhea, you shoved a damn pork up his ass, man, so he wouldn't get the rest of the slaves sick, man. You did that, and you got to pay for it, man. All right, keep going.
And that will by no means clear the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, and upon the children's children unto the third and the fourth generation.
That's right. So that's talking about reincarnation, man. That's how the Most High pays you back. So you Edomites, you did all this wickedness in the past. Okay, you was on those slave ships. You was on the west coast of Africa, capturing Jake, putting Jake to death. Okay, you came over here. We had a mass genocide upon the northern tribes throughout North, Central, and South America. Okay, and now you know the same devil's coming back, man. All right, you walking the earth now, and those sins are still on you, man. Jacking your ass up, that's why you get put to death out there in South Africa. Okay, and then the Most High is gonna put the spirit in the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to rise up against you too, man. All right, and you the same spirits that was doing this wickedness in the past, man, the 1800s, the 1500s, the 1600s. Okay, a lot of these Edomites that's walking up and down in this country, they was part of the cavalry. Okay, they was driving those slave ships, selling those slaves. They was on the west coast of Africa, dishing out wine and rum to get slaves. Okay, you know, same devils, man. Okay, a lot of these devils were slave drivers. Okay, so now you paying for you beginning to pay for the things that you've done, man. And the scripture says it's not going to clear the guilty.
God's the spirit.
I got precept.
You got it, Aporium.
All right, this is Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
Yes, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their. Okay, if we just read it, that the Most High pays you back through the children's children to the third and fourth generation. That's when you come back, man. Okay. So it said, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, man, for the iniquity that you did. Okay. All the mass genocides that you've had on the nation of Israel, man. Now you starting to pay for it, man. Okay. And the Most High is putting the spirit in these nations to rise up against you. That's part of your judgment as well, man. Okay, because that's going to lead to the World War III going off and this nation being completely destroyed by fellow. Okay, keep going.
I got something real quick.
You guys are quiet.
Nahum 1:3. The Lord Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked.
Right. Okay. Esau, he was doing all this wickedness. The scriptures tell you that he actually thought that the Most High was with him, man. Okay, look, see, look this. Well, that's what these Edomites are saying on the comment board, man. See, God punished you. No, God was with what I was doing, so I'm not gonna get punished. No. Okay, you were breaking the laws of the Heavenly Father when you were doing these things, man. And we're still the apple of the Heavenly Father's eye. Okay, He still looks at us as a special people, man. Okay, so you have to pay for what you've done. Okay, just because the Most High didn't jack you up instantly when you was doing the wickedness, that don't mean you off the hook, man. Okay, the Most High is just keeping a record. Okay. And like the scripture the brother just read, he's slow to anger, man. So he wasn't instantly pissed off. All right. But now that anger has reached its fullness, man. Now he's starting to pour his wrath out upon you Edomites, man. Okay? And the fullness of his wrath is going to come when these nuclear missiles get dropped, man. Okay? And then we're going to see who the Edomite is, man. Because ain't none of you Edomites going to get saved.
Right.
All right?
Right.
You ain't growing up in the chariot, man. All you're going to see is so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right? Let me finish it up.
Yep. The Lord have his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet.
This is talking about the chariots, man. All right? But the main point, the Lord is long-suffering. Okay? So you Edomites, you actually believe that you was going to get off scot-free because the Most High didn't jack you up right when you was doing the wickedness, man. You was out here scalping Gad. Okay, you expected the Heavenly Father to jack you up right at that instance, man. Well, he's jacking you up now. Okay, and now you're bugging the hell out, man. Got it, right?
Yeah, this Ecclesiastes 8 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Yep.
Therefore, the heart of the Son of Man is fully set him to do evil.
That's right. And that's what Esau happening. Oh, the Most High is with this, man. Let's roll full steam ahead. Okay, this nigga, he took over the whole continent. The Most High didn't jack him up, so he thought he was good, man. He still thinks he's good. Okay, even though the Most High is always jacking him up on a daily basis, these different calamities that's happening. Well, what happened down there in Florida, man? That new pedestrian overpass that they just built collapsed and killed a bunch of people, man. That was the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. So the Most High, he's always been judging you Edomites, man. It's just that now we're in the time where the judgment is being ramped up, man. Okay, the Most High is starting to pour his wrath out upon you, man. Okay, you got it, Zachariah.
God, it's Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
All right, ain't gonna be no so-called white people here on the earth. Okay, the Arabs, they still gonna be here, man. You gonna have Ishmael, and they're gonna be a camel jockey. You want to get some camels? Ishmael, man, he gonna hook you up. All right, but you Edomites, you ain't gonna be here, man. You ain't gonna be here. You're gonna be exterminated. Okay. You gonna know that you're an Edomite when that's happening to you too, man. You ain't gonna say, no, the Arabs are Edomites. Okay. Keep going.
God, verse 22. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord.
Right, that's what's happening. Okay, the Most High is rising up against you. Okay, the first and foremost, sending the prophets out there to condemn you, man. Okay, but now the judgment is coming into its physical, the physical portion of it. Okay, that's gonna culminate in those thermonuclear missiles being dropped off down here, man. And all you so-called white people that's on the shores of America, you on the soils of America, you're gonna be destroyed, man. All right, ain't gonna be no remnant of Edomites here, man. Remnant of you so-called white people here, man. The Most High is gonna kill every last one of you. Okay. Done. Let me finish this up. You can bring it out. We jump back to Genesis.
God, if I may speak on that a little bit. He said that he's going to cut off the name, remnant, son, and nephew. So he's going to cut off all the men Edomites, right? The seed, because the man carries the seed. So all the Edomite males, of course, the female is going to get cut off too, but the seed is from the man. So all those men, those forefathers that were killing us, all right? All those founding fathers, those Edomites, the Calvary, all them, they're going to get cut off here too. You know, and I also will make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the bosom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts.
And all you Edomites going get swept with thermonuclear missiles, man. And that's how I look when you see that rolling cloud of fire. It looked like a room is coming, man. Okay, and the scriptures even tell you that on the behind them, the fire is burning, and in front of them is the Garden of Eden. Okay, so it's gonna look like this place is gonna get swept. All right. That's it on that.
Con.
All right, Con, you got it.
Yeah, Con. This is 2 Maccabees 7:16. Then looked he unto the king and said, Thou hast power over man, thou art corruptible, thou doest what thou wilt. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of the Most High, but abide a while, and behold his great power, how he will torment thee.
That's right. He's tormenting you now, man. Okay, one of those torments is you getting addicted to these opioids, man. That's the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, tormenting you Edomites, man. Okay, and the reason why you on the oils is because Yahweh Shem Yahushai is tormenting you, man. You lost your job. Okay, your woman left you for a buck. All right. You working. You was working for nothing, driving Uber and Lyft, making $3 an hour. Okay, you just catching pure hell, man. So you look to the oils. You see one of your friends on the oils, and they was looking. They felt good. You know, they had a smile on their face. They was relaxed. You said, "Let me try that, man." Now you're addicted to it. Okay, and every time you come down from the oils, you think about the situation that you're in now. You ain't got no job. Your woman left you. Your house got foreclosed on. The economy of this place is screwed. Okay, you don't got no house. You living on the street. And then you remember that you're a drug addict, man. Okay, now you just wanna stay in a oil. Stay high on the oils. Okay, you want to overdose. You want to die like that, man. Keep going. Okay, God. Let's jump back to Genesis, the 25th chapter, man. You Edomites are through, man. Okay.
Yeah, it says Genesis 25:23. And the Lord said unto her, Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
That's right. Yeah, the two manners of people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are into things that are completely different from you so-called white people, man. All right, keep going.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Yeah, we're stronger than you, man. We brought the example out, okay? What we went through, you so-called white people wouldn't be able to go through and still be able to function, man. You'd be bugged the hell out, man. Okay, well, look, you see, Jake, we went through the crack epidemic, man. Jake's, you know, you Edomites, you going through an opioid epidemic, and you prove, man, your nation's done just off of one drug. Okay, Jake, we got hit with heroin, we got hit with crack. Okay, we got hit with angel dust. You so-called white people, you elites, you threw all type of drugs at Jake, man. Look, we still here, man.
And also all the neighborhoods Jake lives in, they're next to contamination sites,
chemical plants,
active, or they have oil spills. Okay, if you go to the Navajo reservation, they actually have abandoned uranium mines, man, that are just open. That if you walk out there, you can fall into that shit. You know? So that's pretty much what the so-called white man, he just wants to kill us, right? But look at us, we're still here, man. And you devils are going down.
That's right.
Okay.
Say, he that diggeth a pit shall fall therein. That's pretty much what's happening to Esau. Everything that he set for us, he's fallen in it.
Yep, it says, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Yeah, and there it goes right there, man. All right, so even if you didn't do all these things, okay, if you didn't put us in slavery, if you didn't have a mass genocide on us, if you didn't set a society up to oppress us, systematically oppress us, the prophecy is that the elders gonna serve the younger, man. So you are our slave, man. Okay, you was born to be our slave. All right, even if you didn't do anything. Okay.
Well, if I can say, that was the actual blessing that Jacob got. Is that your mother's son shall bow down to thee, and nation shall serve thee. And then Romans the 9th chapter saying, neither doing good or evil, good or evil, right? So you were created actually to be our slave. You know, so it doesn't matter if you did the crime or not. All right, you were allotted to play that role. All right, can't get past that.
Yeah, but now you got to add the crimes on to the servitude, man. Yeah. So now you're gonna get fucked up. All right. It could have just been a slave, but now you're gonna get jacked up, man. You're gonna be a slave, you're gonna get jacked up, you're gonna get exterminated, man. All right, keep going.
It says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Keep going.
And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
That's right, and that's the reason. Okay, because you so-called white people, you're not white. That was a term that you put upon yourself, man. Okay, you're red, man. All right, that's the reason why when you go out in the sun, you turn to a damn lobster. You get sunburned. Okay, and even when you get excited, you get embarrassed. Okay, you take a shot of tequila, you turn red, man. Just like your forefather, when he came out, he was red, man. All right, because when babies are born, they're under distress. So his whole body was red, man. Okay, and believe you me, when that nigga came out, when Esau came out, his parents was fucked the hell up, man. What the hell, man?
I shot you. I shot you.
Yep.
What you doing? What the hell? Oh shit. No.
Yeah, like he wasn't fully developed. He was wasted.
I got something real quick.
12 chapter.
Real quick, Elder.
You got it.
This is Exodus 25:3. And this is the offering which you shall take of them: gold and silver and brass and blue and purple and scarlet and fine linen and goat's hair and ram's skins dyed red and badger skin and shittim wood.
Red don't mean he came out red, man. His toe to the top of his head, he was red, man.
Exactly.
Okay, his whole body was red, man. Just a newborn Edomite, they come out red, man. All red. Okay? Yeah, Numbers 10. What kind?
Numbers 12:10. And the clouds departed. I'll start 9. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed. And the clouds departed from off the tabernacle. And behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow.
That's right. That's what you so-called white people have, man. You got leprosy. All right, but you're clean lepers. Okay.
You're red lepers.
Yep.
And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, with whom the flesh is half consumed.
Yeah, so when he came out, he looked dead, man. Because you're supposed to have pigment on you, all right? You're supposed to have that flesh that you so-called white people. That's a curse that the Heavenly Father put upon you, man. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, because that's that is detrimental to your health, right? Because you go out in the sun, you're through. You're gonna get jacked up, right? It says, "Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed, and he cometh out of his mother's womb." And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, "Heal her now."
Yeah, because a baby that's dead will be pale, man. All right.
Come out looking like an Edomite.
Yep. Keep going.
And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, "Heal her now, O my power, I beseech thee." Feel that?
Yeah, that was the point. Genesis.
It says, verse 26, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Yeah, his hand took hold of Esau's heel. That's symbolic. We're going to be the ones to take these so-called white people down, man. All right. In the last days, the Israelites, that's a covenant of Edomites right there, man. Okay, the last captivity that the nation of Israel is going to be in is going to be Edomite controlled captivity, man. All right. And we know that this is the last time we ever going to be in slavery, man. Okay, and who's ruling? You so-called white people. Who put us in slavery? You so-called white.
Yeah, and that's in Daniel the 2nd chapter. That's a cold cut, right there, man. They tell you in Daniel the 2nd chapter, the 24th verse, that in the days of that king, which is talking about this place, the Roman Empire, that's when the kingdom was going to be established. So you can't get around that, man.
Right. Yeah, so the mere fact that we went in slavery here, that proves that you're Edomites, man.
Exactly.
We're not going into another captivity, man. There's no other kingdom that's prophesied in the scriptures to come into power outside of the kingdom of Yahushua and the nation of Israel, man. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, the iron.
With Yahushua, okay. That's the next kingdom to come, man. Okay, so we have to be in the Edomite control at this moment. All right.
Yep. As it said, yeah, in verse 43, the iron mixed with marble clay. And even the scholars, they agree that that's talking about the Roman Empire. Yet a lot of them don't know that it extends even to the modern Roman Empire or the revitalized Roman Empire, which is the beast, NATO, and EU, which is what we're living under right now. And then it says what? And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. Okay. And then it'll tell you in 2 Ezra, the 6th chapter, that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So just those precepts right there prove that Esau would have to be the Romans, okay, the revitalized Roman Empire, because the kingdom is going to be set up after who rules? Esau, man.
So like I
go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
I had a quick precept backing up just what you're saying. This is in 2 Ezra chapter 11 verse 38. Hear thou, I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee, art not thou it that remainest of the four beasts, whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come through them?
That's it, man.
Yep.
That's it. That's a cold cut, man. And who else is associated with the end of the world? Esau, the so-called white man.
Okay.
I mean, there's no possible way that Esau cannot be the so-called white man or the Romans, man, or the rulers of the Roman Empire and the revitalized Roman Empire. Cold cut. And then you know what? When you read the I believe it's the 4th verse. I'm sorry, or maybe it's the next chapter. Yeah, and then it says in the next chapter, let me read this real quick. 2 Ezra 12 and 11. The eagle whom thou sawest come up from the sea is the kingdom which was seen in the vision of thy brother Daniel. So that just confirms that it's talking about the same vision. But here's the point. But it was not expounded unto him, therefore now I declare it unto thee. Because that's another thing Esau says. Well, look, for 2,000 years, 2,500 years, nobody knew that we were Edomites. But then in the last 50 years, you Negroes came up with it. Yeah. Yeah, through the spirit of the Al-Bashim Shai, he worked on our elders' minds, man. Just like he worked on Ezra's mind at a different time after Daniel. Why? Because it wasn't expounded unto him at that time. So the scriptures say what? The vision is yet for an appointed time. But at the end, it shall speak and not lie, man. That's the time that we're in right now. It's undeniable, man. Because in order for the Arabs to be Esau, the Arabs would have to be ruling the Roman Empire, man. They would have had to rule the Roman Empire back over 2,000 years ago, and they would have to be ruling it right now, man. On the contrary, the Arabs are getting bombed the hell and back by the revitalized Roman Empire. Okay.
It would have been the Greeks too. Okay, would Antiochus Epiphanes would have been a damn Arab with a towel head, man. Okay, he's a so-called white man. All right. If somebody get over that, I'll read that book, More Willing. That's a cold cut. He's so-called white man. This so-called white man is. Okay. Bring it out.
Obadiah, first verse. Vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom.
Concerning Edom. So this whole book is dedicated to you so-called white people, man. All right. This is the prophecy dealing exclusively with you so-called white people, man. Okay, keep going.
Thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom.
Concerning Edom, keep going.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord. An ambassador sent among the heathen.
Yeah, and back in the day, that ambassador was right now. Modern day, you got a bunch of ambassadors rosing up against you so-called white people. Okay, keep going.
And an ambassador sent among the heathen.
Yep.
Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle.
And that's what's going on, man. Everybody's tired of what you so-called white people have perpetrated on the earth, man. Now it's time for you to pay for your crimes, man. Now it's time to catch the fugitive. Okay, that's what's going on down there in South Africa, man. Okay, you got Edomites, so no, you didn't steal it. It was acquired through a war. Okay, well, first of all, according to West, that's called armed robbery, bro. You're going down there with guns. These people don't know you. You ain't never met them before. You see they land, you want it, so you kill them. That's armed robbery. Okay, that's a crime, man. That's the reason why they want justice. Okay, you gonna say something?
Oh, Khan, like me and the brother were watching RT. That's an ambassador, man, because it's nonstop just facts on America. You know, America, and not only just America, so-called white man in Europe, right, and NATO, the EU, and how there's just the devil, and how the entire world is destroyed because you damn devil, man. Everyone's caught on to you, and now, like the brother said, in South Africa, they're saying, "Hey, we don't have to negotiate. Did you devils negotiate?
Yep.
How did you get this land? Did you guys come here and buy the land? Why do we gotta buy it from you devils? Right? We gonna go and take it. That's the spirit that's gonna overtake all the other nations, especially the tribes of the nation of Israel."
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead.
This is back in Isaiah 14:9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee.
That's right.
Even all the chief ones of the earth. It had raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Right, but the dead is talking about the heathens, man. They're getting risen up against you so-called white people, man. All right, they ready to take you out of rulership, man. Everybody's tired of you, man. Okay, everybody hates you. They're tired of you. They want to see you go down. They want to see you get destroyed, and that's the sentiment that's going around the earth, man. All right, even your own nation, they want to see you get taken out, man. In different European countries, they want to see this place get destroyed, man. They tired of dealing with you. Okay. Keep going on that.
It says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen."
Yeah, you small among the heathen. You insignificant, man. All right. You the lowest nation on the earth.
Yeah, you're the lowest population. You're the smallest nation of all the nations, right? Because here it is, the Israelites. We outnumber you by the billions, right? We outnumber all these nations. You are a nobody, man.
Yep.
Here it is. Your so-called white nations. You're a so-called white nation. That's what the devils are getting mad about. You're Africa for Africans. Yeah. And then them dudes are getting banned from Europe. Mm-hmm. So you devils are done, man. Here's this devil, right? He wants to get in touch with his so-called European roots. And then Europe is banning you from going back to your homeland. You devils, man. You devils ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Right.
If I may show something real quick, because I was looking at the population of the land of Israel, and the population as of 2016 is only 8.5 million people. They're supposed to be the sands of the sea, the nation of Israel, but these Amalekites, these Edomites, in the land of Israel is only 8.5 million.
Well, that's bullshit too, man.
You know?
That's another
but
lie.
it's a very
Million. That's just so-called Jews hoaxing, man. And then here's going to say so-called Judah is 12%. And it's been 12% for how? Forever, man.
Since 1800s.
Since forever. Jake, come on, man. But it's spiritual that we're 12%. Because we're the nation of Israel, right? Verse 3. Pride of thine heart have Verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Yeah, which that small is actually talking about he's real quick, get Daniel 4:17. And somebody hold on deck. We're gonna go back into Job the 30th chapter, which proves he's the lowest nation. He's the significant nation on the earth.
You try to represent yourself as the opposite of that, like you're the best, you know. But everyone's catching on you, damn devils. Man.
Well, according to this nigga, he's always been in world history. You know? This nigga, he's Acadians. I was just watching the documentary last night on the Hittite Empire. This nigga, the Hittites, man. This nigga ruled in Anatolia before Esau even came on the scene. They showing Edomites. They got long black hair. You know, this nigga, the Etruscans. You know, he's the ancient Greeks. He's the Ionians. Okay. This nigga, the ancient inhabitants of Australia, you know. Even you go to watch these documentaries about who the first people were on the earth. It's Edomites, man. Dealing with Esau's bullshit evolution. The first people that came from the apes was Edomites, man. He sees these hunting and gathering, you know. He exalts himself like he's the top nation on the earth. I've always been there. You low, man. Okay. The only history that you have is you being the Greeks and the Romans, man. And look, homosexuals, lesbians, in bestiality, pedophiles. Okay. That's what you so-called white people have contributed to the world. Okay. Pederasty and homosexuality, man, and murder. Okay.
Violence and homosexuality.
Yeah. Violent homosexual.
Violence and homosexuality. That's it, man.
To the world, man.
Okay, that's the culture. That's Esau's culture.
Yep.
This is Daniel 4:17. This matters by decree of the watchers, the demand by the word of the Holy One. The intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whoever he will, and setteth up whoever is the basis of men.
And set it up over it, the basis of men. Which you the basis of men. Okay, it's the reason why the scriptures say are small among the heathen. You're insignificant amongst the other nations, man. Okay. First of all, the Most High, he's the only nation that the Most High is going to destroy, man. Okay, the Most High, he disregards the other nations. Okay? Most High looks at you, he like something, you less than a heathen, man. Okay, it's the reason why he's going to exterminate you. All right, go back to that.
Isaiah verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
Thou art greatly despised. Who else is despised throughout the whole earth, man? Everywhere you go, you got these people rising up against you, man. They want to kill you. Okay. The Arab, this nigga, he could go anywhere on the earth, man. These people ain't mad at him. He's mad at him. He go amongst the South Africans. They ain't gonna be trying to put him to death, man. He go to North Korea. They ain't gonna try to kill him. Okay. He go into Turkey. They ain't gonna try to put him to death, man. They ain't gonna say, you damn Arabs, go home. Okay, who is this happening to? This is happening to the so-called white man. Okay, but that's further proof that you the Edomites. Everywhere you go, they hate you. They got a proverb for you. They call you the devil. They call you Satan, the great dragon, amongst that.
What's that script? That's Habakkuk 2:6. They shall take a constant proverb, you know, against you, saying, how long have you inflicted that which is not yours?
How long? You know, that's your so-called white people, and that's the reason why they're telling you to go home. The reason why you despise is because you're wicked, man. Okay, the scriptures tell you who, basically, like what nation has not his. Who has been put down? Okay, so all these nations, they hit your guts, man. You'll say something?
Yeah, like what happened a couple of days ago. There was like bombings, right, in somewhere in the United States, like they were targeting Ishikar. Yeah, packages, like So right, and they were saying automatically, okay, it's gonna be white supremacy, it's racist. Who else would be bombing Ishikar or the tribes?
Esau.
Whatever's catching on to you, damn devil. I'm sure the real terrorists.
You know, Muslims do it on Ishikar. Like, why would the Muslims do that Ishikar? Ishikar is bombing the shit Syria.
So you always been a terrorist, man. You've always been that devil, man.
I got something. This is Nahum 3:19. There is no healing of thy bruise. Thy wound is grievous. All that hear the bruit of thee shall clap the hands over thee. For upon whom have not thy wickedness passed continually?
What nation that is coming every nation was the reason why you greatly despise, man. Okay, and all these other nations, they look down upon you, man. Okay, they look at you ain't shit. All right, they see your customs, they see what you about. You don't want to be around this damn devil, man. Okay, he has nothing to offer you but death, man. Death and destruction. That's what you're gonna get with the so-called white man. Death, destruction, and he's gonna try to turn you to a homosexual, man, to cook. Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I got something real quick.
Okay, fine.
This is Habakkuk chapter 1, verse 9. They shall come all for violence, their faces shall sup up as the east wind, and they shall gather the captivity as the sand. And they shall scoff at the kings, and the princes shall be a scorn unto them. They shall deride every stronghold, for they shall heap dust and take it. Yeah, which pretty much that's talking about the Chaldeans, which that's talking about the so-called white man. Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read from verse 8. Their horses are swifter than the leopards, and are more fierce than the evening wolves. And their horsemen shall spread themselves, and their horsemen shall come from afar. They shall fly as the eagle that hasteneth to eat. It's talking about Esau, man. Already spread itself everywhere. Okay, well, the scriptures tell you when you read in Obadiah, who keepeth not at home, man. That's Esau, the so-called white man. That's why you look, he's in over 120 countries. He got military bases there, and he got embassies, which is why these nations are taking up a proverb against him. Because he's not there peacefully. He's there, he's raping the woman, getting drunk, raping the woman, okay, molesting boys, turning them into freaks, okay, sodomites. All right, like the elder was saying. Verse 9, they shall come all for violence. Yeah, that's what we're saying about Esau, man. What does Esau spread? What does he contribute to civilization? Violence and homosexuality, man. Okay, wars that are perpetuated by the so-called white man have caused the most bloodshed. Okay, when you go into the Indo-Chinese wars, the French and Indian wars, okay, World War I, World War II, all those wars that were fought in Western Europe, the French Revolution. Okay, that's what he comes for. They shall come all for violence. In particular, the so-called white man. Okay, that's all he comes for, violence. When he comes into the land, everybody knows that he's going to bomb it to hell and back. That's why they're so vehemently opposing his ass, man. Because America is the most violent country, okay, ever created. Well, brothers always bring out the article, 93% of America's existence, they've been at war. Okay, remember in the late 90s, you had the Bosnian wars. Okay, they were bombing them to hell and back. You have that, since we've been in middle school, high school, they've been in the so-called Middle East. Okay, war in Afghanistan, war in Iraq. Now you got the war in Syria. Okay, even before that, you had the Vietnam War, Korean War, again, World War I, World War II. And the whole time, you had the Spanish-American War in the late 1800s. And the whole time, you've had war on us, man. They shall come all for violence. Their faces shall sup up as the east wind, and they shall gather the captivity as the sand. Yeah, just like you gather sand, that's how he's gathered captivities, man. He's put all these people in slavery. That's why even them so-called white, like who was in Monterey bringing it out, and the so-called Hungarian lady, she was complaining about her way of life. I'm like, why are you talking to me, man? Talk to the so-called white man, all right, who you lay down with every night, man. He's complicit in that. He's contributing to it, you know, because he even got his own people in captivity. Slave wages, subsistence wages. That's why all these people is on edge. That's why motherfuckers is on the oids, man. Because Esau has gathered the captivity as the wind everywhere. All right, every place on this earth is somewhat captive to the American way of life, man. American policy. And they've woken up to that wine, and that's why they mad, and that's why they fighting. That's why they fighting so vehemently. And they shall scoff at the kings, and the princes shall be a scorn unto them. Yeah, what did it say in Daniel 7 chapter? Whose look was more stout than his fellow? That's what the so-called white man does. He scoffs. Yeah, you bring up anything that he does, he scoffs at it. And Donald J. Trump, he's a prime example of that, man. He scoffs at everybody, man. He's scoffing at these other European countries. Well, that's why Russia said that they're about to retaliate for them sanctions that was placed upon them, man. Okay, because these devils over here, they don't take it seriously when countries say that they're gonna come against them. Oh, look, we got the greatest military. Look, we took you down before. Okay, that's why Esau has the confidence to say what he says, man. In particular, Donald Trump, because he knows the history. Okay, well, look, I took these people down in the 1800s. Or I took a clan of them down 50 years ago. What are they gonna do? Not realizing that all these countries they linking up to come against your red ass, man. And they shall scoff at the kings, and the princes shall be a scorn unto them. They shall deride every stronghold, for they shall heap dust and take it. Yeah, all these strongholds, man. Okay, all the military enforcements that these countries had, Esau knocked them down, man. He heaped up captivity like the sand. But guess what? Now all these other nations, they're banding together to come against you. See, that's the flip side. See, that's the end of manifest destiny. That's what you didn't mention. Yeah, it was manifest destiny for you to come and conquer our people and enslave our people. But what's the end of it? You going into captivity, and then after 1,000 years, you being exterminated, man. And that's the time that we're in.
I think the scriptures read America, the scriptures will destroy America.
Yeah, yeah.
You done with that, Zaquan?
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Y'all got precepts?
I got it.
Okay, bring it out.
This is Isaiah 47:10. For thou hast trusted in wickedness.
Yeah. That's a so-called white man. He trusted in his wickedness, man. Okay. He actually thought that the Most High was with him, man. Okay, this is gonna get me through everything, man. Okay, it's gonna get me out of any situation. The wickedness, my deception, my military. Okay, me breaking the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is what's gonna keep me at the top, man. Okay, not taking into consideration that the Most High is looking at you, got his eye on you. Okay, and now we're in the time of you coming down, man. Okay, you thought your witchcraft seances that you do, okay, was gonna keep you at the top, man. You think you got the drop? Okay, it's Satan. You talking to Satan? Okay, this nigga tell you, okay, do this, you'll prosper. All right, not knowing that Satan talking to Heavenly Father, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, brother, real quick. Hey, Zaquan, I gotta bring this out, man. You know, I just went on Google, and what do you see? I don't know. You brothers should take a look. You got Esau, and he's pretty much overseeing the house, and he got a bunch of tribes there, man. You got a so-called Hispanic girl, black girl, little Jake. See, that's what Esau thinks, man. He thinks, okay, look, I'm gonna just switch it up now. Now I'm cool with y'all, but I'm still in charge. You can do things. Okay, yeah, you can play basketball, you can go to school. All right, I'll let you be president, but look, I'm still in charge. That's because Esau trusting this wicked. That's the spirit, man. That's the mind of the so-called white man. He think because now he's got to put on a friendlier image, man, because everybody done woke up to the fact he's a devil. Now he's the benevolent so-called white man. Okay, now he's nice. Now you're the bad guy, like the damn devil. He came on. He said, "Why? You see that shit?" He said, "Yeah. Why are black people so mean? Why are black people so fucked up, man? You gotta show that, man. This devil think he's slick, man." Yep. See.
It's George Peabody, philanthropist. A white man, a philanthropist is a so-called white man.
Hey, you showing the Google? You just showing Google?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see Esau. Yep.
Yeah, Esau. This is the devil, man.
Wow.
Yeah. And I guess that's supposed to be a devil named George Peabody. But what does Peabody do? Peabody goes back to Peabody coal mines, man. Right? And Peabody coal mines is known for jacking up nothing but the Gadites, man. All right, my family, they worked on them damn coal mines out in the res. So that devil Peabody, that's what they do. They go and destroy all the resources, all the people, that land, and then with all the billions and trillions they make, they donate it to some institutions, man. And now all of a sudden they're a good guy. You're still the devil, man.
Well, he's still doing wickedness, man.
Yeah.
He still has the Gadites on reservations, man. And the money that company has, that this nigga donating to, let's say, some fucking starving Hamite, he got off of slavery, man. Okay.
Yeah, and that money.
He thinks that's gonna make everything better. Look, I'm donating some fucking starving Hamites. But all the money you got was through wickedness, man. Okay.
Yeah, and he's building a school, and that money usually you put it in an endowment fund for a school, which does what? Would just condition you to be a damn slave, man. Or he builds a hospital. What are they doing, man? They pumping your ass with drugs, man.
Yeah.
And then you look at him like he's a good guy, man. Bunch of dummies.
And then he calls himself a philanthropist, which means a lover of mankind. You ain't a lover of no mankind, you damn demon. You know, your whole your whole mind frame is all death. Yep. You can't think of life. You are the scriptures say, and the brother brought it out. You are cursed. You are cursed from the earth, man. So that means you're cursed to the earth. So when an Edomite is actually placed on the planet Earth, death happens. You're a cancer. That's why Lord's when we get into Obadiah. 18, my favorite scripture. All right, extermination of Edomites. That's gonna be the most beautiful time. We gonna have a new.
Hey, that's why I tell you in Isaiah the 14th chapter, even the trees gonna rejoice at the Edomites' downfall. All the animals gonna rejoice, the bugs gonna rejoice.
So how can there will be a time, man?
Or the scriptures say he's the border of wickedness. Okay, so every kingdom that Esau sets up, nothing but wickedness is gonna come out, and the wickedness is things that go against the scriptures, man. So if you love people, you'll be following the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. If you love the earth, okay, you'll be following the laws, statutes, and commandments. But you completely against the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You hate everybody, man.
He hates mankind.
He hates all the creation, man.
He hates all of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
What's one of this?
Creations, man. Starting with the Israelites.
Yep.
And then the earth, and then the animals, everything.
The trees, the water.
The tree, the water. He hates that. He wants to do synthetic food. He wants to create it.
This nigga wants you to have synthetic water, man. I know the nigga's trying to make that, man.
This nigga talking about going to
recycle water.
Yeah, he's a cycle.
Yeah, he's gonna give us recycled water.
Yeah.
Here in the area.
Yeah, a lot of the food. If you look on the package of the food, it says a lot of that water says reconstituted water, like pretty much saying it's able to drink to the level of drinking.
I forget the word they call it.
Yeah, I forget the word that they call it.
It's not potable or something else. Though.
Yeah, pretty much he's saying, look, this is sewage water, but
you can drink it. It's good.
It's good. It's cool.
Yeah. You fucking devil, man. First of all, you ain't supposed to be shitting, pissing water in the first place, man. Water's for you to drink and for you to wash yourself, wash your clothes, man. This nigga shitting and pissing in it, man. Okay. Then look, there's a water shortage. Nigga, stop using flush the damn toilet, man. Okay. That how much water would that save? But no, he's the devil, you know. Don't look well to save water. Now we're gonna give you back the water that you flushed down the toilet, man. You fucking demon.
Oh, and then we're gonna charge you a carbon tax, man, for being on the earth. Because if it wasn't for us, man, it wouldn't be a lack of resources. You know. But you got niggas that are arguing about colorism and cultural appropriation. You know. There's a low level whether this person should use the N-word. Our people are totally gone, man. These are conversations that our people are having. Oh, should the Redskins keep the logo? For real, man.
We're talking
bunch
about
of low-level niggas, man.
We're talking about they're saying it's bad that black people have Black Panther. You know, like where is this coming from, man? These people are gone. Who cares? When we go back to Obadiah,
let me finish this up, and then we're gonna jump back to that.
Back to 47. And for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, no.
Yeah, that's what Esau says, man. Okay, this is mainly talking about the elites. You low-level Edomites, the Most High ain't really concerned with you, man. You just set up to get put to death here, get addicted to oils, okay? Get destroyed in the coming Third World War, all right? But these elites, because they're the ones that's passing this legislation that put these agendas forth, man. Okay, to go have an extermination policy against the northern tribes that was over here, to set up the slave trade, okay? And they actually said in their mind, nobody sees us, man. Okay, when they draft all these legislations, okay, when they do their seances and get counsel from Satan, they believe that nobody sees it. They believe that the Heavenly Father's not seeing what's going on, man. Okay, keep going.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
Yeah, that wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, man. Keep going.
And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me.
Yeah, so he's the top nation on the earth, man. Which is the reason why this nigga puts himself in every history, every time period, man. Okay,
He was there.
He was ruling. He was there and he was ruling.
You know where Waldo is?
Yeah.
You're in World War. Esau just right at all times of history.
Yeah, ruling too.
Yeah, ruling.
He never showed himself as he showed himself ruling, then he showed himself as a servant. But you'll never see him getting oppressed by another nation, man. Okay, everybody. Yeah,
He shows himself as the Most High.
Yep.
He everybody but the Edomites. That's
Yeah. That's the only nation he won't
Yeah.
touch, man.
You don't touch that.
You know? Yeah. Except the land Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave his red ass, man. He don't want to touch Petra, man. He don't want to go there and reclaim it. But the nigga wants Syria. He want Africa. He want Asia.
This nigga not even
He
in the
want
land of Edom.
Well,
This nigga not even in the land of Edom.
Hey,
though.
going all the way,
Who keep us not at home?
going all the way back. He even won his birthright.
Yeah.
He even won his birthright, man. He sold that. So you devils, man, you're done, man.
They keep going.
Therefore shall evil come.
Piece of work, man.
Something else. Therefore shall evil come up.
I don't want my shit. You know.
I want that meat. I don't want that birthright. Hey, he's a proud man. Need to keep it at home.
That's right.
This nigga everywhere.
Everywhere, but where he's supposed to be at. You know?
Therefore shall evil come upon thee.
That's right. And that's what's happening to you, so-called white people, man. Evil is coming upon you. All right. That's why you got the opioid epidemic. That's why all these nations are rising up against you. That's why Kim Jong-un wants to shoot nuclear missiles over here, man. And these talks that Trump is gonna have with Kim Jong-un, they're gonna end up going south, man. All right. Trump gonna make some type of America gonna break it, and then they're gonna be like, look, well, you shouldn't have talked to him in the first place, man. The only you can't negotiate with this nigga. You gotta kill him, man. You have to take this nigga out. All right, just like them Hamites down in South Africa, man. Now is not the time for reconciliation. Now's the time for justice, man. You can't negotiate with this nigga, man. Well, the nigga George Bush, he had the saying, we don't negotiate with terrorists. You can't negotiate with a terrorist, man. Okay, this nigga take you out and himself. Okay,
right. Well, the scriptures say what? When they shall say peace and safety, Salakia.
You got it.
It says when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. You know.
Yeah, peace and safety is only gonna come after he has his new world order in lock, man. He has all you people in slavery. Okay, that's when he's gonna say, okay, look, everything's cool. Now we can negotiate. Okay, after I'm on top and I got you in the bottom and you my perpetual slave, man. Now we can have talks, man. All right, keep going.
Mischief shall fall. Like thou shalt not know from whence it rises.
Yeah, he don't know what's going on, man. That's why these Edomites said, bug the hell out, man. Okay. Oh, why are these people rising up against us? Why does everybody hate us? Come on, man. Okay. This nigga forgot his track record, man. Like the elder was going into earlier, man. This nigga didn't forgot all the wickedness that he did, man. Okay. This nigga, he got a new identity, he got a new life. You know, nigga changed his nationality. Look, I'm not an Edomite anymore. You know. Yeah. I don't know what all the other stuff that happened. That never happened, man. I'm like a new life. I'm a new man. You know. I'm not racist anymore, man. Look, I love everybody. Look, I got all these people around me. Yeah, you know, I got black friends, I got Mexican friends
against him now.
Yeah.
Now people are racist to him.
You know,
look, everybody hates Esau, and then all these people out here, man, they love the men of the Lord. Okay, hey, because pretty much they've been conditioned to hate like us. But then when these people come around us, they're like, hey, man, you're cool. And then they look at Esau and man, hey, like the brother Yariah says, you can me and the brother be saying you can make a friend just off of hating a so-called white man. That's a meeting point, man. Man, these people, hey, look, these people are ready for Esau to go down, and they're ready for Jake to come into power. Okay, they're all about taking orders from Jake, man. Talking about these other nations. The only ones that's rebellious is you damn devils, okay? You goddamn black woman, and you niggas that follow the black woman. That's it, man. Everybody else is going to willingly accept what's coming on the earth, man. But you devils, man, you gonna try to talk your way out of it to the last moment, man. And it's not gonna work, okay? You look at our day-to-day, man. You look at what's happening in the earth. Okay, Satan through, man. Satan and his children are through. Okay, they're at the end of the road. You can put the boys to men on, man. All right, it's the outro, man. You got it, brother.
I had a quick precept. Okay, this is Isaiah 33:1. It says, "Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled."
Right.
And
that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, man. Nobody was messing with you. Okay, you crawled your red ass out of the cave and literally went around the earth, destroying people and stealing their land, man, and stealing their resources. Okay, nobody was even thinking about your red ass, man. You just niggas popped up and started killing. Okay, that's literally how it went down, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You crawled your red ass out the cave. You literally crawled your red ass. All right, this nigga's walking on all fours with his fucking knuckles, a knuckle dragging Edomite. Okay, he crawled. Okay, we civilized his ass. Then this nigga went around the earth putting people to death and stealing everything, man. Nobody was messing with you, man. Okay, so it says destruction unto him that spoileth, and now was not spoiled, man. Okay, keep going.
And dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Yeah, that's why everybody hates you, man. You were a treacherous dealer, man. You can't make an agreement or have a contract with the so-called white man and expect him to stick to that contract, man. He's gonna break it. Okay, you can go to any of the other nations. You make an agreement with them, they're gonna adhere to that, man. Okay, and if they breach the contract, they're gonna acknowledge that they breached. You're gonna be able to work it out. You can't do that with this nigga, man. Okay, he gonna breach it. Nigga gonna justify it. You know. Oh man, well see, look, you shouldn't have been doing this, and then I wouldn't have did this. You know. That's the so-called white man. Okay, keep going.
When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
Right, we coming into that time. Okay, he's gonna try to lock his new world order down. That's when he's gonna sit back, relax, and try to eat that meal, and then these nations are gonna rise up against you. They're gonna shoot missiles over here. Okay, and even now these nations are rising up against you, man. You feel like you got the whole world on lock, man. Okay. You got everything under control. Okay, you're the top nation on the earth, and now you don't have to conquer anybody anymore. These nations rising up against you, man. Okay, now they want the shit that you stole from them. They want it back.
Yep.
Okay,
They want to destroy you.
yep.
Yeah.
They don't even want that anymore.
Yeah,
They just want to wipe you out. They want to wipe out America so there's no more problem on the earth, man. Go around bullying nations for all their goods and services and whatnot. Right now, and pretty soon these other nations, they got missiles too now.
Yep.
What do you think they're gonna do with them missiles, man? The spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai B'Shem Rakah Kadash is gathering all these nations to go to war, right? We're reading about it.
That's right. Yeah, can I bring out a quick precept that you just said, just real quick? Okay. Yeah, Isaiah 13 and 17, it says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver. And as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bulls also shall dash the young men into pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children."
That's right. It's the Medes that's talking about the Russians, man. Okay, and they're the main ones getting stirred up against you, man. They're the ones that's going to basically lead the charge against you, man.
Right, because this guy, this punk Donald Trump, he's supposedly supposed to be the deal maker, right? This guy's he's gonna try to make that deal with Russia, and it's gonna fall through, man.
Yeah.
All right, and that's why he got rid of Tillerson, because he couldn't make that deal with Russia, man. And he's trying to make deals with Russia, and guess what? The elites and ultimately Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they're not going to allow that deal to go down, man. The deal's going to work against you, man. The hand is already dealt, man. Right? Whatever you so-called white people, America, you can't get out of your judgment, man. Right? You were made to be destroyed. Okay, and these other nations, they're getting more and more in the spirit of just saying, "Fuck you, man."
Or even Russia, they ain't gonna make no deals with you because they already know how you Americans get down, man.
And Britain too. Britain, they just kicked out all the Russian diplomats.
23 diplomats.
So what does that mean? That means they don't even want to make a deal. So Russia's like, okay, so this is go, man. Yo, you want to deal with us like that? You don't want to talk to our diplomats? Then now the drums of war are getting louder, and all that means that you so-called white people are going down even faster.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, if I can say this, like when Pakistan, the thing about Pakistan, how America turned their backs on Pakistan, you know, Trump saying, "Oh, we gonna stop giving you aid, you know, because you're helping funding terrorists." The Pakistanis, when they went to interview RT, they're like, "Man, man, fuck Donald Trump's aid, man, fuck America's aid," you know. Yeah, they start linking it with India, their mortal enemy. So, like Elder was saying, you know, you can pretty much get a friend by just hating the so-called white man. They're gonna drop all their beefs with the nations that they had, and they're gonna come against you damn devils. That's why
alliances.
That's why the scripture said they shall not regard silver nor gold. They ain't gonna give. All right.
Isaiah 13 and 7. Isaiah 13 and 17. Oh, I will stir up the Medes against them.
Yeah, the Russians. All right, and their fellows, all right, all the Confederate armies that's going to be against. It's literally going to be Esau against the world, all right. Literally, all the other nations, the heathen nations, man,
and itself,
and it's you do.
He fight against himself, man. The Russians, they Edomites, they're Edomites, man.
Yeah, and its allied nations in Europe.
If Satan be divided against Satan, how can his kingdom stand?
Right? Did not America be born out of England? So even England gonna shoot missiles on you, a disobedient child, right? Isn't that in the law? If you have a disobedient child that's not gonna listen, you gotta put his ass to death. America's that disobedient child, man. All right.
Right. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
You ain't gonna be able to pay them off, man. They ain't taking no deals. Okay, it's Donald Trump. He's gonna try to give him some money. It was like, no, we don't want that, man. We want to destroy you. Okay.
Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces.
Yeah, the bows is talking about the missiles that they can shoot on his. They don't give a damn if it's young kids over here. What is the video that the elder uploaded on his page? Putin, he's telling me straight, man. If you wanted, the housewives want to know what's going on. We got this missile built so we can destroy you, man. That's basically what he said. You know, so okay, so you want to set up a missile defense shield? Well, guess what? We're gonna make a missile that can go through any missile defense shield, man. We're not gonna set up ones ourselves; it's too expensive. So we just gonna make a missile that can go through that, man. In front of a missile shield.
He says he already had
that missile will be the missile defense shield will be useless to that missile, man. Trying to take that missile down.
He did that taunting power. He was scoffing at that cave bitch Megyn Kelly. I mean, like, who watches you? The housewives of America? Well, I'll let them know that we got missiles coming for you, man. Right? And nothing's gonna stop the missiles, right?
Yeah.
Donald Trump, this defense shield or a bug out on the street. All right, they already know. They already know, man. The Putin got it, man. And guess who gave that technology to? He gave it to his allies. They're all going to use the missiles, and they're giving it to North Korea. That's why you ain't stopped North Korea, right? Every time you want to talk shit, they do another test. Why? Because they want. It's funk season.
They want to destroy you. Well, he says that. Kim Jong-un said he want to turn Washington D.C. into a lake of fire, man. That's in the scriptures. Okay, which proves that this place is a lake of fire. That's spiritual, man. The Most High put it in his mind and say that. Even them Iranians, they be saying that about Israel, man. They say they want to wipe Israel off the face of the map, and that's in the scriptures, man. Showing you that this is all Yahweh Shem Shai's movie, man. This is his will being played out on the earth. He wants America to be destroyed, man. Okay, and if he wants it, it's gonna happen. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Okay, you can't pay the Russians off. Putin don't want your money, man. First of all, the dollar ain't worth shit. You don't want that, man. Okay. And he don't care if it's children here. He don't care if it's women here. He don't care if it's pregnant. You don't care this fucking maternity ward and all these hospitals. The missiles is coming, man. All right, keep going.
Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
Yeah, it's talking about these newborn children, man. Whether they be inside the womb of a woman or freshly born, man. Okay? A baby that's sucking on his mom's kid, who don't give a damn about that baby, man? He's still gonna press the button and authorize their missiles to be. Okay? Why? Because it's the will of Yahweh Shem Shai to destroy America on the face of the earth with all you so-called white people in it, man.
That's right.
All right, keep going.
Their eyes shall not spare children.
Yeah, he's basically saying he don't care, man. Okay, and then he's saying that there's a difference between what happened in 9/11 and these missiles, man. Okay? this ain't gonna be no terrorist attack. This ain't something that you can prevent. Okay, this ain't changing laws and taking the freedoms away from the people is gonna be able to prevent, man. Your missile defense shit ain't even gonna work. These nukes is coming for you, man. All right. He's been saying that even. He said, "Look, we told you what was gonna happen. Okay, you want to come up against us. You want to start taking aggressive posture towards us. We're gonna beef up our missiles. You know, he said, we didn't say it threateningly. We just told you. Hey, it's not my fault that this wasn't shown in the West. You know, it wasn't shown on the media. You know, but we were still doing what we doing, man. We gonna nuke the hell out you." He said it multiple times, man. The majority of these interviews, he goes straight to the nukes, man. He ain't trying to have a long, drawn out war, okay? Even he says this war, the coming war that's gonna happen, okay? When America and these other nations lock in, it's gonna increase speedily into a nuclear war, man. Okay, so then we ain't this war ain't gonna be like World War I and World War II, man, stretching out for 3, 4, 5 years, man. It's gonna be quick.
Ain't gonna be no trenches, man.
Yeah.
Our time. You get your troops together. The Most High is gonna put the spirit on the chariots, on the nuclear missiles to wipe out all the armies.
Yep.
So this place is done.
All right, quick precept.
Yeah, if I can say this real quick, pretty much what's going on, all these different nations are now taking up, because like Elder said, American nuclear posture, they're starting to create more nuclear weapons, pretty much going into another nuclear arms race, right? That's why they keep saying about nuclear proliferation, which the word proliferation just means to increase in number rapidly. So that's what's happening. Okay, all these other nations, like South Korea, Japan, okay, these different Arab nations, they're going to start getting nuclear weapons. Who's going to supply them? The Russians, the Chinese, all right, in order to shoot missiles here.
So like Germany, they was given what was it? South Korea, North Korea. It was plutonium, man. Yep, smuggling plutonium into North Korea, man. That was one of your main allies, Germany. Okay, they giving one of your main enemies plutonium, man, so they can make missiles to destroy you, man.
Yeah, I got a precept real quick.
Hold on. Let him, you brothers bring your precepts out. Then we're gonna go to that.
All right.
Back in the
All right, this is Jeremiah chapter. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 29. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof.
The archers are the nations that have nuclear capabilities. Okay, so it said, call all the archers, all the nations that have nuclear capabilities, camp round about Babylon, which is America. Okay, so all these nations that have nuclear capabilities, they're gonna point their missiles at America, man. Okay, America's the target map. All right, ours is the target. Keep going.
Camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her.
Well, none of you Edomites are going to escape, man. Okay? But some of you Edomites, you're going to try to take a boat and flee. You're going to try to take an airplane. Okay? But it's going to be like that. I believe, that was in ID4, man. When the White House got bombed, that fire in Gulf Air Force One, man. One of the helicopters, so the first lady, that bitch fell down and she ended up in LA, man. Okay? So you're gonna have Edomites that's gonna try to fly out of here when the missiles is coming, and you're gonna get engulfed in thermonuclear fire, man. You ain't gonna escape. There ain't gonna be no escape, man. You gonna try to take a boat out.
Beautiful.
The fire gonna hit you too, man. Ain't none of you Edomites getting out of this, man. Okay. Let's say let none thereof escape. You ain't getting out of this, man. Keep going.
Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done. Do unto her.
Read that part again, man. Didn't it say some? It said everything that she has done, man. Read it again.
It says, recompense her according to her work, according to all.
And according to all that she has done. Okay, so all the wickedness that gonna come back on her head when this place gets destroyed, man. Okay, and even before that, these nations gonna send their armies in here, man. This place is gonna be invaded. Okay, you're gonna see different troops from other nations in here killing you people, man.
Yeah, you know what? I had a couple years back about that, about America getting invaded by a foreign army. But in the dream, while I'm in a dream, I didn't know what nation it was. It was like a whole bunch of different nations. You know what I mean? You know, I had a dream they were flying in. They were back. They had the parachute that was coming in. It was coming in to mess you America. But it was spiritual too, because it felt like they were just like going past me. You know, they weren't even touching me. I was like running and shit, but they didn't fuck with me. You know, they was going into people's houses and shit. So that's gonna happen, man. That's gonna happen here.
And that showed you that movie
Red Dawn.
Yeah, I think the Koreans.
Yeah.
And even that was a game. It's called Homefront. They got it. This place got invaded by the Koreans, man. Mainly the West Coast. Because the Koreans unified, North and South. They unified, and then they took Hawaii, and then they came over here, man. They showed they had to lining up Americans. They shoot them in the head, man. All right. Wow. Yeah. How will it? I'm gonna try to post the first scene of the game. I'll post it on the page. You know, so you brothers can see. Keep going, Ox.
It says, do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel.
That's right. So this is really the Most High coming against you, man. Okay. You're the only nation in history, okay, that's gone against you. How about Shemi Shai, man? Okay. Everything that the Heavenly Father has set up and told you is right, you go against that and push it on the people, man. And tell them, look, you don't have to live this way. You tell them that it's wrong to live according to the ways of Yahweh Shemi Shai, and it's right to live by yourself. Okay. Keep going.
Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord. You want more?
That was pretty much the point, right?
All right. Con.
You got a word.
Oh no, it's good. The spirit moved.
Okay. So you can finish up on that, and we're gonna jump back to Isaiah, and then let's get back into Obadiah.
This Isaiah chapter 13, verse 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees.
Here's Babylon, by the way, okay? For you bugged out Edomites out there. Babylon ain't gonna come up in the Middle East, man. All right. This place we ain't gonna get liberated from here and then go into Babylon out there in Saudi Arabia, man. Okay. A new captivity is gonna come with Ishmael ruling. This is Babylon, man. This is the last kingdom on the earth. Okay, the last heathen rulership on the earth, man. Okay. Because after this place goes, the nation of Israel is coming into power, man. Keep going.
Shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's right.
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabians pitch tent therein.
Yeah, so ain't gonna be no Ishmaelites pushing those damn food carts out here, man. Okay. You ain't gonna be able to go to no damn halal restaurant, no Yemeni restaurant, man. Keep going.
Neither shall the shepherds.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a desert, man. You ain't gonna be able to have no cattle here. Okay, keep going.
But the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. And the owls shall dwell there, the satyrs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. And her time is near to come.
Yeah, her time is near to come. So we very close to this place being destroyed, very close to you so-called white people facing what it feels like to get hit with a hydrogen bomb, man. All right. It's on that, right?
Hello, remorses, and our days shall no more be prolonged.
Yeah, and your days aren't prolonged, man. That's why these nations are rising up against you. Okay. That's why nothing but hell is coming to you, so-called white people, man. And you dealing with it as we speak. Okay. He's gonna say something.
Good. No, you good.
This is back in Isaiah 47 and 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
Yeah, Esau don't know what the hell is going on, man. All right, this nigga don't know where the opioid epidemic came from. He don't know why that brand new pedestrian bridge collapsed out there in Florida. It was brand new, man. This shit just opened Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Five days this shit was open and it collapsed and killed a bunch of people, man. Okay, it's shoddy work. What's that? That goes back to the scripture.
Infrastructure.
Yep. You try to do look.
That's the overall spirit of Esau right now.
You ain't a gook, man. Okay, them gooks, them damn Moabites, they build buildings in like 2 days, man. But it'll be sound though, you know. Esau, you ain't got it, man. You ain't got it.
Cutting corners.
Esau's such a dirtbag, man. Esau can't
Low
be
life.
he can't be trusted, man. You want to get a project going, you put Esau in charge, it's never gonna be finished. Right? He's gonna run up the bill. It's gonna go over budget. There's gonna be liabilities, and then he's gonna put the liability on somebody else. You guys gotta go.
Building in San Francisco.
Yeah, that's the spirit. I was just gonna bring that up, man. That shit weird, bro. It's people living in that shit too, man.
Yeah, the millennium. Yeah, that's the spirit, bro. I was talking to my client about that. I was talking to my client about that just today, man. About how much of a dirtbag, and this is a so-called white woman, man. Talking about how much of a dirtbag Esau is. Hey, but let me bring this one point out, brother, Elder. It says 5 quotes pointing to the biggest political conflict looming since the Cold War, and that's concerning that ex-Russian spy that they supposedly hit with some nerve gas in London. I believe it was. Yeah, so now that's the thing that's supposed to push all these different nations against Russia, man. So hey, man, this is as hot as it's been. Cold, yeah, because they called it the Cold War, but it was hot everywhere else. But see, it's gonna get hot actually like between Esau, because in the Cold War you had what the so-called white man calls proxy wars. It was wars for influence. Okay, Russia would be supporting one side, and then America would be supporting another. But they would just be fighting through those nations. But now it's head on, man. World War III, man, because those same nations, those were the main nations in World War I and World War II, man. Yeah, you had Russia. Russia was integral. Germany was very integral because it was really about taking the Germans, preventing them from really arising as the primary nation over there, you know, in both of those wars. Okay, so yeah, Russia, Germany, France, Britain, all the same nations that are talking shit right now to each other concerning this incident that happened. Oh, and of course the United States. Can't forget the devil, man, the chief devil.
The beast. You know,
the whore.
The whore. Revelation 17, the 10 toes. You know, all the European, NATO and the EU, all the Europe rising up against Esau. You know, they're all Edomites. Mm-hmm. You know, Esau can't even get along with Esau. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Back to Isaiah.
It's not back to 47 and 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, and thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off.
Yeah, and these calamities, these curses, man. You can't shake the opioid epidemic. You can't shake his infrastructure that's all destroyed. Okay, Trump said, "Oh, we're gonna put money into the infrastructure." You can't fix this place, man. There's no way America is gonna be fixed, man.
Yeah, look at the homeless, man.
Yeah, that's a growing problem.
It's a plague, man.
They can't fix it, man. Okay, read it again. It's a beautiful, man.
And mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
I'll read that part again about the mischief.
Thou shalt not know from whence riseth, and mischief shall fall.
Yeah. They don't know where it came from, man. Where all the homeless people? It just came out of nowhere, man. One day you woke up and there's homeless niggas in a damn tent city right next to your house, man. They all on the main street, okay, in the back alley shooting up. It came out of nowhere.
Picks them off, then more come.
Yep.
Hey, Jake should have started investing in tents. I put him away in the tents, you know.
Invest in the tent company.
Yeah, exactly.
Buy some stocks, man.
Exactly.
He's a tent maker, man. Paul would be killing the game right now, man. Hey, I'm sorry, brother. Real quick. Hey, you know, and then Trump, he's firing everybody. He waking up. He have a mood swing. All right, you're fired. All right, like Tillerson, he's supposed to fire this guy, McMaster. Supposed to be another one of his aces, man. One of the national security advisors. So look. Hey, as we're doing the show, man, it's more division amongst Esau. That's breaking news. Like my man Thomas Sotomayor say, breaking news, nigga. That's what it is, man. Every 30 minutes, man, Esau's bugging out even more, man.
If mischief shall fall upon you, put it off.
Yeah, you can't put it off. You can't shake this, man. Okay, the plagues that the Most High put on you can't shake it, Esau. That's why you can't come up to a solution with the homeless problem, the opioid epidemic, your infrastructure. Okay, there's no solution, man.
The white woman.
Yeah, the so-called white woman and her program breeds you out. Yeah, that came out of nowhere for you Edomites, man. Okay. Keep going, bro.
And thou shalt not
you through, Esau. Keep going.
And thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
That's right. Let's talk about those missiles, man. Those missiles, they're going to come on you as a people tonight. It's the last thing any of you Edomites are expecting to happen, man. So-called, these guys shoot missiles on you, man. Okay? Keep going.
Stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries.
Yeah, so these idols that you worship, man, these devils that you worship, okay, Baphomet, Molech, okay. So go to them, man. Stand down with thine enchantments. Keep going.
Where thou hast labored from thy youth.
That's right.
If so be thou shalt be able to.
Keep going.
I'm sorry, brother. Real quick, yeah, which thou hast labored with from thy youth. Because America was founded on witchcraft. Right, they like to put out that false narrative that this was founded by Puritans and on Judeo-Christian ideals. No, man, that's 1776. That don't the revolution. You think that's to symbolize America being birthed? No, it's for the Illuminati, man. Okay, to symbolize the Illuminati being birthed and it taking a stronghold over here, man. That's why this place is so wicked. And why all of the doctrine comes out of this place, man. Because this place was from its inception just founded on nothing but witchcraft, man. Off jump. I mean, these symbols have been here for hundreds of years, man. Even Benjamin Banneker, or he designed the Pentagon, not the Pentagon, but DC, pretty much in the shape is Baphomet, man. They made it Jake do it, but they gave him the instructions, man. Go ahead, brother.
God, thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
Yeah, you ain't gonna prevail, man.
Yeah.
These idols that you worship, they're not gonna help you, man. First of all, Baphomet, he works for the Heavenly Father, man. Satan works for the Heavenly Father. He's a key. Most High contract Satan out, man. Okay, he a contractor, man. Contract killer. A contract liar too, man. He's deceiving you. Okay, well look. Okay, do this. All right, and you're gonna prosper. Which really the Most High is just setting you up, man. setting you up to fulfill the prophecy so he can destroy you. Okay? Unbeknownst to you, all right, you damn idiot. Keep going.
Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels.
Yeah, thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels, man, because you elites, you losing your minds, man. You don't know what's going on because everything that you do is not going according to plan, man. Satan's telling you what to do. You go, look, you're going to do this or you're going to prosper. And everything's backfiring, man. Okay? That's why they're having all these summits, all these councils. Okay? They're having all these meetings. Okay? That's why there's even a division amongst the so-called illuminated ones, man. All right? Keep going.
I was reading an article like those Rothschilds and those other backers are having meetings too, more frequent now.
Yep.
You know? People are losing interest in the dollar. You know, they're like, okay, well, we're going to keep them under the dollar. They keep losing faith.
Good. They say they're going to crash the dollar. They're going to give you that chip. Keep going.
It says, thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels, let not the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and
yeah, which they ain't gonna be able to save you, man. Okay, these idols ain't gonna be able to save you. Why? Because Yahweh Shem Shai is bringing these things upon you, man. Okay, these plagues and this judgment is coming directly from Yahweh. There's no power next to him, man. The Most High don't have. There's no entity, no other God in the heavens that can stop Yahweh Shem Shai's program, man. He is the supreme being. Okay, he ain't gonna have no time for making his decisions, man. Okay, okay, ain't no spirit in anywhere. Okay, nobody on earth and no spirit in heaven can veto Yahweh's program, man. Or veto his, ain't no fucking security council. You got all these nations, all these gods up there. They conversing. Oh, look, I'm gonna do this. No, you can't do it. And the Most High don't have nobody to veto his decisions, man. Everything that he wants to come to pass is gonna come to pass, and there's nothing that your idols can do to save you, man. Okay, they're not gonna stop the Heavenly Father's program. Okay, keep going.
Behold, they should be as stubble; the fire shall burn them.
Yeah, because your idol's gonna be destroyed in the fire too, man. Okay, Molech, that big ass Bohemian Grove, that shit gonna get burned up, man. Okay, Baphomet, that shit gonna get burned up. Okay, that bull you got over there on Wall Street, which is another form of Molech, that shit gonna get burned up, man. Okay, it ain't gonna save you, man. Okay, keep going.
They should not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
That's right.
There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants of thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee.
That's right. Ain't nobody gonna save you, Esau. Nobody's gonna save you at least from this destruction, man. You gotta go through this, man. All right. So jump back to Obadiah.
I got a precept.
Yeah. You got it. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Shai.
Yahweh Shem Shai, Bashem Rakakodash, Brakatham. This Psalms is Psalms 52, verse 1. Why boastest thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of the Most High endureth continually. Thy tongue deviseth mischief, like a sharp razor working deceitfully.
That's right. That's Esau, man. Okay. Read again out.
Why boastest thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man?
Yeah, that's Esau, man. He boasts himself in mischief. Okay. Keep going.
Yeah. He actually believes that America's gonna be great again, man.
Yeah.
Like the America first, Britain first. What are you boasting in, man? In mischief, because America is doing nothing but destroying itself, right? For the inside, starting from the top devil, Donald J. Trump, right? It's a chaos up in that White House, man. So what do you think? Even more so out here on these streets, it's chaos. That's out here, man. Right? And we know the elites, they operate order ab chaos, man.
Yep.
That's the way. That's part of their new world order, man. But you know what? Because Yahweh Shem Yahshai Bashem Rakakodash is going to bring that order, all right? That righteous order, when the men of the Lord are given that power. Okay, when Yahweh Shai is sitting on that throne. Keep going on. Shamar, Baba Shah.
Why boastest thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of the Most High endureth continually. Thy tongue deviseth mischief, like a sharp razor working deceitfully.
I got a quick precept backing up that last point. Like a what, a razor working deceitfully. Basically that pitchfork he has, as a serpent. This is Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Yeah, all these nations, they come to the realization of that, man. Okay, you've been exposed, all right?
Yeah, they're making a big deal of this ex-spy getting poisoned. First of all, it's a spy, man. Like, those guys are supposed to get poisoned, And here it is, Britain, in the USA. You go around the world poisoning everybody, man. You're poisoning the children. You're hitting them with back. But the Russians, they're the bad guys, man, because they poisoned the dude that's probably poisoned hella people.
Well, man. He was a defector. He was working for the British government as a double agent. So that right there is treason. Treason. So in the law, you could put his ass to death.
Well, in the spy game, you got a hit on you, man. You're through. You're through. So that whole thing going down over there in Britain, right? All that's leading more and more to this devil, all right, going to war. They're gonna act like, okay, we'll come peacefully, all right. Let's make a deal. He ready to shoot missiles too. That devil can't wait to shoot the missile.
He's a war monkey. He's an Edomite, man. Mm-hmm. And then the thing with Russia, there's no that spy that got poisoned. There's no evidence that Russia even had a hand in that.
Yeah, no evidence whatsoever. Man.
But Esau don't need evidence, man. He just convicts you.
Esau will make the evidence, man. He'll make it up. He's the devil. Keep going on. You already out?
Well, Shamar was reading.
Oh, Shamar.
That was it?
Con, that was it on that.
Okay, First, hey, spirit's moving, man.
You devils, man. The pride of the heart.
Esau, you don't want this. You don't want this to come out anyway, man. You don't want us to go through overdrive, man. This totally condemns you, man. All right, keep going.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
You've been hoping we didn't get into this, man.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Read it again.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Yeah, like pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, man. You the proudest nation on the earth. You think nobody's gonna take you down, okay? Oh no, I'm gonna rule forever, And that's the reason why you put yourself up as every kingdom that's ever been on the earth, man, because you're proud.
Well, this devil, he still calls America the greatest nation on the earth. That shit's old, man. Oh, we're the land of the free. Here it is. You got the most incarcerated population on the planet Earth, but you said this is the land of the free. It's the brothers always is a nation of hypocrites, man. All right.
Well, it's the greatest nation, but the land bridge that you just built, or the pedestrian bridge that you just built, that's in 5 days, man. Okay. Then you go to these other countries. America don't even have high-speed rail yet, man. Every other country got high-speed rail, man. You go to Europe, they got high-speed rail. You go to China, you go to Japan, they got maglev, high-speed rail. These cars over here, they still going fucking 70 miles per hour, man. Okay, you get nowhere fast, man. All right.
Nowadays, you're lucky to go 70 miles per hour, man. With all that traffic, this place is done.
I'm talking about the trains, though. The trains are slow as hell, man.
The trains will go slower than that.
These trains, you go to these different countries, man.
The Amtrak's 40 miles per hour. That shit's chugging along, man. It's a steam engine.
You go to Japan, they get into the other side of the country in a few hours, man, if not quicker. On that high-speed rail, man, that those maglev trains, man. Okay.
They're not derailing all the time, like over here.
Yep. And that's because of the infrastructure is shit. Oh. This place is through, man. Nobody wants to come here anyway, man. All right. Keep going.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Yeah, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, man. You a cave dweller, man. Matter of fact, let me bring this out real quick. Okay, this is Caucasian. This is the etymology of it. All right, it says Caucasian, an adjective from 1807, of or pertaining to the Caucasus Mountains, applied to the white race. Ooh. All right, now what's in the Caucasus, man? You the only nation that lived in the cave, man. Okay, the only nation that come from the caves. That's you, man. It wasn't the Arabs and ain't so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, your whole nation comes from the caves, man. That's where you come from. All right. So you're an Edomite. You're the Edomites, man. Keep going.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. All right. And somebody get Obadiah, or not Obadiah, Job, the 30th chapter, man. All right. Let's get into how you was when your red ass was in the cave, man. A low nothing. Okay.
In the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high.
Whose habitation is high. Who's the one that builds all these high rises, man? Where did that thought come from? Who's the first one to build high rise buildings? The so-called white man. It wasn't the Arabs. First of all, them niggas living in tents. Even before the so-called white man divvied up that the land in the Middle East, they were nomads, man. Okay, meaning they was traveling to different places, wouldn't stay in the same place, man. They was living in tents, man. These niggas wasn't building skyscrapers. Okay. The reason why they building skyscrapers now is they got the blueprint from you so-called white people, man. You the one that came up with the high-rise building.
Yeah, you give them the loans to build that shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you put them in debt. Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
And who was that? That's the so-called white man. Okay. Nobody's gonna take me out. We got the best military in the world. Okay. We've never been conquered. All right. Bring it out real quick.
It's Job 30. When we get to the point,
You start at the top.
It's Job 30:1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision.
Which they that are younger than I is talking about the so-called white man. Okay. Keep going.
Whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flocks.
So this is going into why Esau is small, man. Okay, why he's insignificant amongst the nations. Job said he wouldn't even put you with the dogs of his flock, man. Because what happens when Esau and dogs get together, man? Esau starts having sex with the dog, man. That's what Esau does, man. These other nations, they ain't heavy in the bestiality. Esau is into that, man. He'll marry his fucking dog. Okay? He'll marry his dog. This nigga be having sex with cows, having sex with sheep. That's Esau, man. Okay? Job said he wouldn't even put you with the dogs, man.
He says, yeah, word.
You gotta be a real low nation for somebody to come to that conclusion. I wouldn't even set this nigga. I can't even put him with my dogs, man. Because when you have sex with the dog, you gotta kill the dog too, man. You know? And the dogs and cattle, that's money. You know? You kill all your cattle, and this nigga, he will cause you to kill all your cattle, man. Keep going. You gonna go broke letting this nigga be with your animals, man. Keep going.
It says, yea, where too might the strength of their hands profit me.
Keep going.
In whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness.
Let's talk about the Caucasus Mountains that you got pushed into, man. The reason why you got pushed up there is because you was doing the same thing you're doing today, man. You was going around stealing from everybody, man. Stealing their land, taking their resources. They got fed up with you, man. Okay. Keep going.
In former times, desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes.
Yeah, that's where you get that caveman diet from, man. It's eating roots. Okay, roots and leaves, man. That's what Esau is eating in the caves, and each other. Okay, keep going.
And juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men.
That's right.
After them as after a thief.
Keep going.
To dwell in the clefts of the valley.
To dwell in the clefts of the valley. Keep going.
In caves of the earth.
In caves of the earth. Let's talk about you so-called white people, man. Show me another nation. Okay, I ain't talking about a tribe or a family of people. Show me a whole nation that came out the caves, man. That's you so-called white people, man. You only want to have that history. Well, that's the reason why you're called Caucasian, man, because you're a cave dweller. All right. And who put this label on you? Your own people, man. All right. That damn devil, Johann Blumenbach, that classified the nation. He classified you so-called white people as being Caucasian because he knew that he came from the cave, man. Okay. You gotta accept your history, man. Embrace it. Okay. You are the caveman, and Esau is a caveman. Okay. Keep going.
Among the bushes they grave.
Yeah, among the bushes they grave. All right. Yeah, they're going. The caveman is on the he's on the screen right there, man. All right. Caveman. He said among the bushes they grave, which that word grave, when you look it up, it was the harsh cry of a donkey. That's how Esau was talking. He didn't have a language, man. This nigga couldn't even speak. All right. Keep going.
The meadows, they were gathered together.
Yeah.
They were children of fools. Yea, children of base men.
Children of base men. Okay, that's the precept to what we brought out in Daniel, the 4th chapter, and set us up over at the basis of men. Okay? And he actually doesn't believe that the Most High exists, man. These other nations, they had some type of inclination that there's a higher power, man. Okay? The Most High is just not dealing with them, but they know that there's a God that created everything, man. Esau said, I ain't no God. This is all random. Okay?
They were viler than the earth.
Viler than the earth. So read that again.
They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth.
You viler than the earth, man. So anything on the earth that you could think of is vile. Esau is more vile than that, man. Okay, which is the reason why Job said he wouldn't even put him with the dogs, man.
I got the definition.
Oh, bring it out.
I got the definition of vile in etymology online. It says morally repugnant, morally flawed.
Morally flawed. That's the reason why he has sex with dogs. Well, that's the reason why he's pushing this transgender thing, man. None of these other nations would conceive something like that, man. A man is a man, a woman's a woman. Until this nigga Esau came on the scene. Well, I'm gonna change that. You know, keep going.
Corrupt.
You are corrupt, man. Because everything that's in the scriptures, you go against it. All right. Another word for corrupt, a synonym for that is rotten. Okay. A corrupt fruit or rotten fruit, you gotta throw that shit out, man. Start stinking. Your fridge might start stinking. Okay, you see the mold growing. You can't eat that. You eat it, you're gonna get sick.
It spreads to the other fruits too.
Yep. And that's Esau, man. He's rotten. Okay. And like the brother said, it spreads to the other fruit. This nigga's rottenness is spread to the other nations, man. Okay. See, this nigga has to be thrown out. He has to be thrown in the trash, man.
And wine.
Yep.
It says wicked, of no value, of
inferior quality.
That's Esau.
That's Esau,
That's
man.
Edomite.
The lowest nation on the earth.
If you want a job done good, you gotta hire Jake, you gotta hire Issachar. You hire Esau, man, it's gonna be shoddy work, like the brother was saying about that bridge. What was shoddy work?
A bunch of people died, man.
Disgusting.
He's disgusting. Well, in the cave, you go into the history of how that nigga was living. This nigga would literally wear his clothes until they fucking disintegrate, man. Okay? You gotta be a real dirty bastard to have your clothes disintegrate.
Well, bro, check it out. You know what this devil, right? This devil used to dye his back in the pioneer days, and then even before that, when Columbus was on the scene, when they get off them ships, they had felt coats that be brown, and they were brown because they would dye it with their own shit, man. So when they had a brown hat,
wow, man,
it was because they dyed it with human shit. Wow. And that's you so-called white people, man. That's what the so-called white man was doing before when he was conquering the earth, man. He was wearing a shit coat, being a shit coat, man.
Yeah, and there's ways to dye stuff brown if you want it brown, man. Well, first of all, more than likely the color, the natural color of the lead of the skin is brown anyway, man. This nigga, he put it in shit to dye it brown. You know,
he's vile.
That's disgusting. Shit gets you sick, man. Hepatitis, all type of other diseases come from that. This nigga put it on his fucking clothes, man.
He's a walking disease, man. And he likes spreading it. That's why he likes going around all over the world. He can't need to stay at home.
Yeah, well, going back to how this nigga wears clothes till they disintegrate, you gotta be a real dirty person to do that, man. Okay, because the dirt, this shit eats away your clothes if you just leave it like that, man. your clothes start breaking down. So this nigga would wear it until the dirt broke his fucking clothes down, broke the fabric down, man.
Hey, with that dog, the Edomite with that dog that he's coming by camp all the
The same
time.
SF t-shirt.
The same clothes.
SF t-shirt.
They got holes.
It's bad.
Fucking shirt.
It's bad.
Hey, bro, what do you always go into, Canuck? What scripture refers to Esau? Vow, right? What is the definition of vow? A person that will wear his clothes to a degenerate of his body, a person that will eat the skull of his grandmother, a person that don't have no form of language, a person that looks morally and physically ugly, you know?
I got it for you right now.
Let's get it.
It says,
hey, so like, hey, I'm gonna salute you brothers out, man. I gotta get up in a few hours, man.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all bashim y'all shy bar thumb.
Yabashim Yashab, Bashem Rakakwadash Barakatah, Salawam Akia.
All right,
Salawam
keep getting on this devil. Getting on this damn devil. Getting on this devil.
We're about to cut out two. The battery's about to die on the phone. So lock here. So you know, yeah, Bashim Yashab, Bashem Rakakwadash Barakatah.
Yabashim Yashab, Bashem Rakakwadash Barakatah, Salawam Akia.
Shalom, Akim.
Hey, I got it for you.
Let's go, sir.
It says a disgusting, foul, ugly, degrading.
That's Esau, man. Esau's life is degrading, man. It's his lifestyle's degrading. Nigga making sex robots, man. That's degrading. His eating.
Humiliating, of low estate. He's low, man. He's basically a peasant. He's a peasant in a rulership position, man. Nigga's supposed to be living on the street, destitute. This nigga in the power seat, man, just making all the wrong moves, all the wrong decisions, man. Okay. It says, without worldly honor or esteem.
And he doesn't have honor. This nigga, he's not honored. Well, the scripture the elder brought out earlier about the vessel unto honor and the vessel unto dishonor. You're dishonored. Everything the so-called white man does is dishonorable. Okay.
Yeah. It says shameful.
Shameful. Everything he does is shameful, but this nigga doesn't have shame. You know? To him, it's right. It's okay. It's a normal thing to do. It's a normal thing to come up with sex robots, man. It's a normal thing to pop little boys. You know, it's a normal thing to be attracted to a damn plant, man, and want to try to procreate with it. You out your fucking mind, man.
Yep. It says low born.
Yeah, low born. Meaning you have a low stock. Okay.
You're Edomite.
Yeah, you're an Edomite.
You're Edomite.
And then low born people. Low born people. They're not sophisticated, man. They don't have any morals. They don't have proper etiquette.
They don't have a heritage.
Yep.
You don't have a rulership. You don't have a right to rulership. You were born into slavery, man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's you lowborns, you Edomites, all right?
Yep.
To be an Edomite is to be the lowest. Okay, that's a real lowborn scumbag.
Hey, you're a peasant. You're supposed to be on the street, begging for food, man.
Hey, just like that that punk retarded Samoan said, man, Esau, father of slaves, man. You know, they really come from the lineage of slaves.
Right. Yeah. He's supposed to be. He is a slave.
Yeah.
That the elder shall serve the younger.
Yeah.
He's literally a slave, man. You know. So he doesn't have the mindset to rule. You know. And that's how you gotta look at this devil, man. Like he's a lowborn. You know, if you watch Game of Thrones, I know they use that word a lot, man. You're lowborn. You know, he's not even supposed to be in our presence, man. He ain't supposed to be looking at us in the eye. He's a lowborn, man. He's not sophisticated. Okay. This nigga doesn't have any morals about him. He doesn't have any etiquette. Okay.
Yeah, it said cheap, ugly, hideous.
Yep.
Worthless.
He's worthless. What is Esau worth, man? Okay, you bring a nigga, you try to get him to set him up as a dog walker. You know, you want to watch your dogs. He's gonna pop your fucking dogs, man. Okay. You try to have him as a shepherd, he gonna pop your damn cattle, man. Okay? You get him to build a house and they're gonna build it all wrong. Okay, the house gonna fall on you. Okay, this nigga's worthless, man.
It says base and common.
Base. He's the lowest nation, man. The lowest. Okay. So we'll jump back to that. Let's try to get through that Obadiah, man.
We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here till 3 a.m., man.
So you can just read through, hit certain points, and then we can jump to the.
So hit 18, really?
Yeah. But we gotta go through it a little bit,
okay.
then jump down to the part. Bring it up.
Oh, you want me to go back to Job?
Okay.
Because Job, it says Job 30:8. They were children of fools, they children of base men. They were violent in the earth.
Yeah, and the brother just went through what the word vile means. Oh, born of little stop base. Okay, keep going.
And now am I their song? Yea, I am their byword.
Yeah, now this nigga's over is talking shit, man. Nigga, you literally crawled out the cave, man. Okay, you was doing all type of detestable things. Okay, like the brother referenced, you was eating out your grandmother's skull. Y'all niggas was eating each other. Okay, you was popping your fucking mom in the cave. Okay, doing just all type of reprobate shit, man. And now you want to talk shit about the nation of Israel, man. You want to call us savages. Okay, you want to say that we're the animals. No, nigga, you lower than the animals. Okay, matter of fact, you ain't even an animal. Me calling you an animal is an insult to the animals, man. Okay, because the animals, they in some type of order. Okay, you ain't gonna catch no lion trying to go have sex with a damn dog, man. But you'll catch Esau trying to have sex with a dog. You ain't catch Esau trying to have sex with a tiger, man. Trying to have sex with any animal that's out there, man. Okay, this nigga trying to spice his genes with a damn plant and try to make a human plant, man. Okay, this nigga's out of his mind, man. Okay, keep going.
They abhor me. They flee far from me. And they spare not to spit in my face.
That's it, all right.
Yeah.
Jump back to Obadiah.
Pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Keep going.
Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's Esau.
So thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
And that's proof of that you Edomites are the so-called white man. Them Arabs, they symbol ain't no eagle, man. Okay? Them niggas worship the moon, all right? The moon god, all right? And they got a rock that they worship. They ain't worshiping the eagle, man. What's the symbol of America? The eagle, okay? What's the symbol for Germany? The eagle. Symbol for Russia is the eagle, okay? The symbol for Britain, all your empires that came on the scene was the eagle, man. The Roman Empire, the Greeks, okay? That's Esau, man. Keep going. So you exalt yourself as the eagle. You lived in the caves. Esau lived in the caves. He's a cave dweller. He's a cave cup.
He's a crocodile.
He builds high habitations, high rises. He's prideful as hell. He's small and despised amongst the nations. Who do these things fit? You so-called white people, man. All right, keep going.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars.
Who else has a space program? Okay.
Who started that?
So-called white man. Them Arabs didn't go to the moon. Okay.
They ain't interested in that. They worship it, but they ain't interested in that.
Yeah, they ain't trying to leave the earth, man. Them niggas cool and they desert. They cool roaming the desert, man. Worshiping a rock. Okay.
Cool. They cool covering up their bitch.
Yep. Keep going.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Keep going.
If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
Keep going.
If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Yeah, and that's another key indicator who Esau is, man. Esau is insatiable. Okay. Any other nation that takes something, they'll take until they have enough, and then they'll stop, man. Esau, this nigga gleans everything, man. Okay, because there's a law in the scriptures dealing with gleaning. So when you set up your vineyard or orchard or anything for that matter, any tree that bears fruit, okay, or any plant that bears fruit, you take enough off, and then you leave some for the gleaners. The gleaners would be the poor or the people that will come by, you know. This nigga said, to hell with that. I ain't leaving no grapes. I ain't leaving nothing. I want everything for myself, man. That's the mentality of Esau.
Yeah. He'd rather put everything out there to sell, even though he knows the majority of it's going to get rotted and thrown away, instead of just leaving it for people to get to eat it.
man. If thieves came to thee and robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
God.
Yeah. You had like in South Africa. Oh, y'all are stealing the land back. Like, no, you devils, you stole it, man. You would think that's enough, man. But they still want more. If grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Yeah, they will leave gleaning grapes.
How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
Yeah, how's his hidden things sought up? Mainly through the internet and through the prophets, man. Keep going.
All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
That's right. The men that are at peace with thee have deceived you. Okay, because all these nations that you have a treaty with or some type of peace agreement, they're gonna turn against you, man. Okay.
The men that are at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
Mm-hmm.
They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
Which that's going into these people that take aid and receive money from the United States, man, like the brother brought up earlier about Pakistan. They said, the hell with your money. We don't need your fucking money, man.
Yeah, they got nukes too. They're ready to use them.
Keep going.
They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him.
Yeah, because Esau, he don't know what's going on, man. All right. He don't even know that these nations want to put him to death, man. Then they go asking why. Why is this happening? Nigga, because you're the devil. What did I do to you, man? Keep going.
I'm not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau.
Keep going.
And thy mighty man of Teman shall be dismayed, to the end of every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
And that's what's going to happen to you so-called white people, all right? All of you Edomites are going to be put to death, man. You can jump to 18. And we'll wrap it up.
This is Obadiah verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble.
That's right. So the house of Jacob represents the southern kingdom. The house of Joseph represents the northern kingdom. So-called Negro tribes, all right, which is the house of Jacob, and the so-called Hispanic and Native tribes, which is the house of Joseph. Okay, they're going to come together. Keep going. What?
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame.
Yep.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
And the house of Esau for stubble, man. What happens when stubble meets fire? It goes up in flames quickly. Okay.
And the house of Esau for stubble. And they that shall kindle in them and devour them.
Mm-hmm.
And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken.
That's right. And that's talking about you so-called white people, man. So after all the judgment comes down, okay, after this place gets destroyed, after you serve your 1,000 years of slavery, the nation of Israel is going to round all you so-called white people up, and we're going to have a big bonfire, man. And you're going to exterminate every Edomite. And there ain't going to be no Edomite that's going to escape, man. Okay, we ain't going to get no report 20 years after, oh, man, it's an Edomite that escaped. We missed him during the bonfire. Okay, this nigga got a whole family, a whole nation.
Plan.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen, man. The scripture said every Edomite, okay? There ain't gonna be none remaining of Esau. All you gonna get cut off, man. All right. Any of you brothers got precepts? Your brother got precepts?
No, we don't, sir.
Okay, God. Yeah. So hey, with that, you know, the water I can for tuning into the live show. All right. You so-called white people, you are the Edomites, okay? And you going down, man. All right. And then you ain't the Arabs ain't Esau. All right, Esau ain't the Arabs, okay? The Esau is you so-called white people, man. The same people that are despised in the earth, the same people that all these nations are rising up against, man. Okay, the same people that's in control of the earth right now, man. Those are the Edomites.
That's right.
All right, and the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai, is rising up against you through these other nations, okay? Through the prophets and through these different natural disasters, man. Okay, and this country, America, is going to be wiped off the face of the earth. All right. And after that, all you so-called white people, you going into slavery, man. You're going to pay for the crimes that you committed down here on the earth. You're going to pay for what you did to the nation of Israel, man. Okay. And so with that, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh. Sincere out there pushing his word, man. Death to America, death to the so-called white man who was Esau. All right, death to the nigger woman. All
That's right.
Shalom, Akim. Stay up. Shalom. Shalom to the left.
The red button.
Stop.